log out. What do you want me to do?
How weird. I don't know whether two of us can be logged in at the same time. Oh, yeah, there you go. So, when you go to episode list,
Yeah.
and you know it says new episode, like normally you just go to
just
Media
log me
Manager,
out.
don't you?
It's just log me out.
Yeah, it's because I'm
well,
logged in at the same time. Hold on,
right.
let me log out, and then you
Get the
I
fuck
can
out
talk
of
you
there.
through it anyway. I do it. Or just you log in and it'll log me out.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Episode list, yep.
Yeah. And then if you go to new episode, you can click on this, but just don't do it.
New episode, yep.
And then it says upload a file, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do it from there. So instead of going to Media Manager first and then uploading and then doing a new episode and just linking
I have
it, if you
never
upload
ever
it-
done that. I've
Which
always
bit?
I've always done it the way you're telling me to do it.
Oh, well, I don't know then.
So
Because when I did
shut
it
your
from
mouth.
the second time, it worked. I don't know what it is then that's causing it not to publish the first time. There's something obviously not right. Don't know. Oh, try it the other way then. So if you go to Media
I always go on
Manager-
episode list and then new episode and then upload it. That's how I do it.
Yeah, well, you can try it the other way then. So go to Media Manager and upload from there first.
That makes no sense.
So, well, look, just try it because it's obviously not working the other way for some weird reason.
I think the important thing to do is do the same thing over and over again and expect it to change.
Yeah, I don't feel that you'll get a different outcome. Yeah, that doesn't work. So
No, I think it does
just
work.
go to Media
Believe in
Manager
yourself, it would.
Mm-hmm.
and then upload and try it from there. Just try it. It might
I'll
still do
try
the
it.
same thing, but
I'll
but
try
try it. Right, you ready to start?
I'm ready to start. You ready to start?
I'm ready to start.
Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Veteran Gamers podcast is not for children.
Fuck no, it's
okay?
not.
So if you're listening and you're under the age of 18,
Fuckers.
turn the f***ing show off, you piece of shit.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
And away we go with the show. Come on, what do you know?
Welcome to the Veteran Gamers. Juju, Genie, other fellas will tell you about every single game that you play this week.
I
Reviews
love
and indie
house
picks,
music.
Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with the soundbite savior.
That was a farcical sound effect.
Veteran Gamers. It's the Veteran Gamers.
Listen, I don't have time to play with the phone here. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done.
It's the Veteran Gamers.
Not funny!
Yeah, boy.
Come on now.
Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
I don't want no part of your tight-ass country club, you freak, bitch!
Hello and welcome to episode 844 of the Veteran Gamers podcast.
Yeah, 844. What's up, people? I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
Chinny.
There you go.
Chinny. And we are not military veterans or veterans of the gaming lifestyle, don't you know?
That's right.
We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
But we
that.
record every week, and we're glad you're here with us. What's going on, you guys?
Well, you know, stuff.
That much, huh?
Yeah.
It's mad.
Stuff. Shit.
Crazy.
Yeah, great.
So crazy.
Jenny, as far as
Stuff.
gestation going well?
Yeah, how's that going?
It's going.
Okay.
She's very pregnant now.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Very,
Very pregnant.
very pregnant.
Baby.
Is she feeling all right? Everything health-wise
Yeah,
good?
I suppose the big debate is, whether it's going to be a boy or a girl, and if the pregnancy
yeah.
feels
Whether it'll
different
be
and all that sort
assigned
of
to male at
stuff.
birth.
And
Yeah.
she sort of, her answer is, I don't know. I just want it to be over.
Oh, sure.
Well, Kay thinks you're going to get another girl.
I
Is
think I'm going to
Kay's,
get another girl. I think
think you're
I'm
gonna
That's
get another
Kay's.
girl.
Yeah.
So do you think girl?
No, I think non-binary. I think the child's going to be like,
no.
I don't need to have to pick a
All right.
box, man. Whatever.
Let me
Labels are
ask
for
you like this:
scans.
do you think that the baby will have a vulva or a penis?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good question.
I don't
like
know.
it.
I expect it'll have a belly button and 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah, is he not going to have a non-binary like genitalia then? Is that what
There
you're
are
saying?
people who are born intersex.
Yeah.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
Okay.
Hermaphrodites. You know, have a bit of
Well,
both.
that's what they were once called. But nowadays, I think most people call them intersex.
I
do
don't
they?
know. It's still a question. It was a question in Trivial Pursuits a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's up with these hermaphrodites? I like if that's the question. Like, what's up with
No,
these
no.
people?
It
What's
was.
up with them?
No, I know.
What is a
What are the people
hermaphrodite?
called? Yeah, all right, cool. Anyway, that's not the main focus of our podcast.
Is it not?
It's
Because
actually video
you haven't
games.
seen
Is
the
it not? It
topic
seems to be.
section.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Ah,
it's
damn, is this the gaming news?
hermaphrodite. yeah.
Intersex and non-binary. Anyway, what? Someone got a story for us? What's going on? What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Does someone have a story? Because
I've
I don't
just-
have a story.
I've literally just had a week where I've been driving to Warwick and Runcorn and
Oh, Runcorn is nice. Nice place, Runcorn. Oh,
Is it?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You actually
Gem
been
in
to
the North,
Runcorn?
that is. Gem in
Is
the
that a
North.
real place?
Runcorn's a real
Runcorn,
place.
England?
It's where
Runcorn.
Richard Webster's from, and in fact,
It is.
I text Richard Webster saying, "Look where I am," and I sent him a location, and he says, "That's weird. I was on that road dropping off my car at the garage this morning." So
Dude.
we were very close to each other.
Oh, Runcorn. Yeah, it was founded by Aethelflaed of Mercia in 915 AD as a fortification against a Viking invasion.
Yeah. So I've
you
been to
go.
Warwick twice this week. Solihull, Bridge North. You know, I've just been driving around everywhere. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. So no stories though.
Busy
it's all,
week.
It's all boring.
Busy week.
It's all boring.
Yeah.
Millie
Oh,
is
yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah.
She has reached
Okay.
Australia.
Was she going to
Okay,
be in?
cool.
I thought she was going to be in. Where did she go first? Thailand.
She was in Vietnam for a
So,
while.
Vietnam for about 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks
Really?
in Vietnam.
It was only
Yeah,
5
she was
weeks.
in there a while. Might have been three and a bit. She was there for a while. Then she went to Kuala Lumpur,
Yeah.
and then she went to Singapore. And
Cool.
then she went from Singapore to Perth, and so now she's in Perth, and it's 30. It was 39 degrees when she landed.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was fucking hot, very hot.
So,
But she's having a great time. She's loving life. She's eating
yeah.
normal food.
I
now,
thought she
so
was
she's
going to
a lot
be in like
happier.
Vietnam and there a bit longer than.
No, the only one is spent about 5 weeks, I think it was altogether. About 5 weeks
Alright.
altogether, and then Australia and New Zealand for the rest of it. So they're in Perth for the next sort of 2 weeks or so, and then they're flying to Melbourne for 10 days. So they're spending 10 days in Melbourne, and then I don't know where they're going from there. So who knows? They're just traveling
Alright.
around Australia at that point.
yeah.
So yeah. So bless
Well, I
her.
hope they're having
she's,
fun.
She's having fun. She hasn't been that homesick yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Has she
but
been
she's
eating a lot of
doing
that
alright.
local food, or has she gone back to McDanks?
No, well. I'll be
Wow.
honest. She said the best thing about Australia is not having to eat noodles anymore.
Yeah, you
She
get sick
said,
of noodles.
she said,
don't you? But-
yeah, she said I've had my fill of noodles. I don't want any more noodles. So they've been gone to the supermarket, cooking their own stuff. So yeah, she's a lot happier.
Some
now
of that
with being
Vegemite
eaten.
then? Is that what she's going to be
No,
eating now?
none yet. None yet.
Kangaroo sandwich?
No kangaroo sandwiches, but they did confuse a shopkeeper. I don't know what you call them
yeah?
in
How so?
Australia. Because Millie and Adam went in because he needed some cheese for the burgers. He had some burgers and wanted some cheese to put on them. And Adam asked for some plastic cheese.
Plastic.
Plastic
That-
cheese,
that-
which
that-
is like, you
That-
know,
That's a stupid thing to ask for.
it is a stupid thing.
Is that
to
what we
ask
call
for.
American cheese?
No,
like
no.
single
Th-
wrapped?
I want to just. Put
Yes,
This, no,
yes, exactly that.
I want to just put
Exactly
this
that.
down now. No one really calls it plastic cheese. I know what he means, but that's
That's
a
fine.
stupid thing to ask.
Yeah.
But what do you call it, Chinny?
Just
Yeah,
one
what
of
do you
those
call it?
stupid squares of cheese that America made that looks like
A
fucking
stupid square
plastic.
of cheese.
Yeah,
That has no cheese in it at
that
all.
has no cheese in
All right,
it.
well, that's the mission for the week, everybody. If you're listening to this, you have a responsibility to go find out what your friends call plastic, what Stu would call plastic cheese, and Chinny calls
Plastic
stupid
cheese.
bullshit wrapped up shit.
Yeah.
And
she
tell us
was
what
like-
you all call in your neck of the woods. What do you all
Just
call
cut your own cheese, you stupid prick.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
call it.
She was the shopkeeper was like, I don't think we have any cheese made of plastic.
Mm.
Which obviously is the obvious answer to that question.
I
isn't
can't
it?
be cutting my own cheese.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Do you buy that plastic?
I'll tell you,
really
I have since we became adults, since in the last like 10 years, I've reached a point where I'm like, you know what? The Duchess always brings home blocks of cheese, and I'm like, you know what? We're living all right. We're doing pretty well. I can afford to pay someone else to slice my cheese. I'll buy singles.
cheese.
Let's buy some
You've
singles.
changed, man. You've changed.
Some pre-sliced cheese. Whatever. I don't give a fuck as people think I've sold out or something. I don't want to spend time cutting cheese. Why is that a problem?
I get you. I get. Just buy it grated. It's already grated. It's already
Well,
done.
if I'm making a sandwich, I don't want grated cheese.
Oh, you put a bit of mayo in. It's fine.
I buy my food eaten.
Eaten, chewed,
Like a
ready,
baby bird.
chewed,
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
pre-chewed for chili.
Pre-chewed.
Not
Yeah.
time to be chewing on shit.
I ain't got time to eat it, man.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God! Can we just
Okay,
say?
well, here's the other thing I'll say since we're just talking about cheese. I
yeah.
do these SP30s, these like mini courses basically. And recently I did one about video games. And in the past, I've done it in just 1 week, 3 30-minute sessions. But we always have so much to talk about at the end of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it 2 weeks this year. And I did. And it went really well. Yeah, we had a lot of good discussion about like our favorite games. And, you know, it's like elementary discussions about video games for teenagers who aren't used to doing
How
that.
many people go Fortnite?
So, yeah, oh yeah, we have some Fortnite lovers, but it's interesting because we get a mix. One of them's really into From Software, so he's always like, it might be Bloodborne, it might be Elden Ring, they're both good. The lore in Elden Ring is blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, you're not going to start talking about the lore of Elden Ring in here. But, no,
I mean, you can. It is,
They can.
you know, it is
Well,
a
but-
video. You know,
it is a video game discussion, but on the other hand, like we've got 30 minutes and there's like 10 people in the room. We all deserve a turn. So if you start going on and on about the lore of Elden Ring, we'll be here all night. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Have you had any students surprise you with their tastes in vid games?
Not really. I mean, you get a variety. So, you know, you got the dude bros who are really into Rust. Actually, Rust is their jam because they love raiding and, you know, taunting people and whatever. And then
Being a
I have this
dick.
one kid who's for yeah, really. But they don't call like we've had this discussion about how to like, you know, have dignity when you're playing, especially with Rocket League. Like Rust has never been about fighting with dignity. Although I have had experiences in Rust where, you know, you go tit for tat and, you know, after the end of some fighting, you're like, okay, good game, bro, or whatever it is. But then there's this one kid who's really into Guilty Gear. You know, that 2D fighting game? Yeah, like he's really into that. So he talks a lot about Guilty Gear. And then there's this one young lady who has her Switch with her all the time. So she talks about Nintendo stuff. And yeah, it's just interesting because we also talk about the history of it.
I was going to say, have you got anyone who plays any of the old classics or plays any, like, you know?
Not
games you
really, but
wouldn't
when I
expect
talked
the
about
kids?
Myst, they were because we went through the history of gaming and there's this video that does a really good job of like each game gets maybe 15, 30 seconds to talk about. So they're going through games very quickly and I'll pause it and be like, okay, you got to understand, y'all, Mega Man 3 here, that has a special place in my heart because I destroyed my bedroom because of that game.
Brilliant.
And then we got to Myst, and I was like, oh, you guys, Myst was the jam. And one of them was looking it up. He's like, Myst, which one? And I'm like, well, there's like 20 different versions now you to play Myst. But you know, they're curious, and most of the time they'll watch gameplay and be like, "Oh, that's so old. I'm not playing that," because they're addicted to the latest graphics, which makes sense. But yeah,
Have
it
you
was
sh-
just
have-
really
you
cool.
know, have you showed them Portal? Did he know Portal?
Some of them do, and those who know something about games mostly know Portal. So when I mentioned that they spelled her name in that book, Galdos, one of the kids was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right?"
I know how many tens of minutes do you spend talking about Snooker 19?
Yeah, that's a good
Funnily,
question.
strangely, that has not come up. I keep
Right.
waiting for a student to talk about it, and they just
Right.
never have.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
for the
why. I
semester,
can't
is that what you're
understand that
saying?
myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snooker. Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
snooker. By the way,
wouldn't be
did you know
impressed by your
Chinny?
century break or whatever?
Chinny's had a century. Yeah, I was just going to mention that. I don't know
woo,
whether anyone
go
knows.
Chinny.
We don't like
That's
to
what's
talk
up.
about it. We don't like to talk about it.
We don't
Well,
talk
you
about
don't,
it,
but
but
I do.
Chinny.
Every
has had a
teacher I
century.
talk to at school, I'm like, "Hey guys, century break. My buddy Chinny, century break," and they're like,
Century
"No
break.
fucking way!" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "I gotta
Yeah.
meet him." This one woman's like, "Is he married?" I'm like, "Yeah, sorry."
You joke, but like, if you come across somebody that was into
Seriously, there's ladies who are
no,
gonna be all
no,
up
if
on
you come
some
across somebody who's
century-
into
Oh,
sport and was like, you
Yeah.
know, oh yeah, I like snooker and stuff, and then you told them you do a century break, they'd be impressed. Like Stu was impressed.
I was
Okay.
impressed.
I thought you meant like ladies.
I
were
was.
gonna
I'll
No.
tell you. I'll
No,
tell
that's-
you why. I
that
was
just happens
mostly
anyway, dude.
impressed.
be- just because of your face. Sorry, Stu. You what?
I was mostly impressed with how difficult you made it for yourself at the end. You know, you weren't quite in position on any of them, but you potted them anyway. That's what I like the best.
That's because a hero doesn't take shortcuts, man. Didn't you read?
Yeah, you didn't make it. You didn't make it easy for yourself, did you?
Well,
Right.
the brain was in an awkward spot after the green.
It was very awkward. I was
So-
impressed with how you got on them all because it was. It
After
was
popping
tough.
the brain, I was basically out of position.
You were
Golden
flying by the seat of your pants,
Yeah.
and that pink was a
Beautiful
revelation.
pink. Beautiful pink.
Holds me down.
To actually clinch the century, because you could have so easily missed that in any. Well, in any number
96.
of
I would
ways,
have
to
had
be honest.
96.
Yeah, you'd have been gutted. You'd have been gutted. But the fact you got it in past that black, it's impressive.
And I beat the guy
It
who I
was
was playing's
impressive.
highest break by 1.
Yeah,
That's
suck it,
funny.
guy. You were
So his
playing.
highest break was 101, and I beat him 102.
Was he mad about that? Or did
He was
go,
friendly
"Go"?
mad about it. He was like, "You
Yeah.
motherfucker." Yeah.
Yeah. Not only did you not give me any practice because I haven't played, but you beat my highest break as well, you twat. So there you go.
But
Yeah.
it's not about me.
It's not about
It's
you.
not
and it's not
about
about
you.
snooker. It's,
It's
about,
about-
video games.
it's about
so
the
here we
century
go,
break that I made.
transitioning into a discussion
Vid
of video
games.
games.
Where are you going? Story time's over. Is it?
What you been playing?
What you been playing? What you been playing?
By the way, the #1 theater in Runcorn is the Brindley, named after James Brindley, engineer of the adjacent
Ah.
Bridgewater Canal. So
Nice.
there you go. How about
Brindley.
that? Who said there's nothing to do with
Um,
Runcorn?
I'm slightly worried, can I just say, because Chinny has
Uh-oh.
no games written down at all. He's nothing.
That's because he's played all the games and you don't want to brag.
Yeah, maybe.
Kenny, how do
Maybe,
you have
I'm
no
not
games?
convinced.
What's going on? You play play my game, bitch?
Once you've knocked in a century break, the games come to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but do they then go on to the sheet, the notes, so we can see what you've been
Yeah.
playing? Who
Did
should
he,
go
did he
first?
play
Listen,
themselves? What's going on
Once
here?
you've made a century break, you don't fill in the sheet yourself. Okay.
Fine.
I've-
Let's just me and Stu. We might as well not have Trini here. We're just not gonna play games.
I've got a guy
Yeah,
that fills in the sheet for
just
me.
go on about your century break.
Okay.
He's got a guy who plays games for him
had-
now.
You-
You know,
if
he
you
doesn't blame
think-
himself.
Quarter
I
century
made.
break.
If you think I made this tea for myself, a century break
You mean
player.
you didn't? What the fuck? What's going on? I don't know what to believe
Yeah,
in
man.
anymore.
What is happening?
You know what I mean? Like,
What is love? I started typing that in the Rocket League chat when we score a goal. Like, what is love? And I was playing on this Discord today, and the lady in the room started going, "Baby, don't hurt me." I'm like, "Oh man,
Oh,
I'm sorry." I
Jesus.
put it in their head. But people know it. That's the thing. I
Anyway.
wanna do it.
Well,
I
of
want
course you
people-
do. It's a
Yeah.
classic.
It is a classic. All right, so games. So Chinny, do you want to go
Games.
first, or should one of us go?
Have you got something? What do you got?
And it
I've
better
got-
not be about snooker. God damn it.
Snooker 19. No, I don't play video games on snooker because I'm
That's a
knocking
no. Stu, you
century
go
break.
first. Jesus fucking
I'll
Christ.
go first
go
because
first.
Chinny
Okay.
hasn't got anything.
No.
As they
Oh,
say in the
Jesus.
Cheese Shop sketch, it was an act of purest optimism to have posed the question in the first place.
It was. You were just being stupid, Duke, thinking
Guess
that you
so.
might have something.
Happens a lot.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Resident Evil Requiem, which is a video
Oh,
game.
snap. Yeah, it is.
It's a video
popular
game.
A lot of people like
It's
it.
a very popular. It's very popular at the moment. People are playing this. I think.
Oh.
You know, I'm just guessing, but I'm reckoning people are actually
You
playing this
sound
game.
like one of Trump's like weird speeches where you say
Yeah.
like
People
Yeah.
are playing this game.
people are playing it. It's very
Resident Evil,
popular.
a lot
I
of the kids are
think
talking about
a
it.
lot of kids
Yeah.
are talking about it. It's
Lot of
very good.
kids.
You know,
The
lot of
evil
kids.
in the resident. It must be a Democrat resident if it's evil.
I know Joe Biden played it.
It's-
He couldn't get past the first level. Not
It
me.
was so bad.
I've
Joe,
already
worst
finished
gaming
it.
president we've ever had.
Already completed it.
Obama only played Donkey Kong. I'm racist.
Capcom,
Monkeys.
great guys over there. Sent it to me early.
Almost as good as the guy who created Gears of War.
You know.
What's his name? Yeah. Anyway, Resident
Yeah,
Evil.
him.
Go ahead. Stu. Yeah.
Yeah. Cliffy B.
Cliffy B.
Cliffy
Good,
B,
good guy.
Cliffy B.
personal friend of mine. Don't see him anymore. Don't really see him that much.
Him
now.
and the guy who made the music for Skyrim, Jeremy Soule, wonderful composer. Wonderful
Beautiful
man.
people.
We hung out with my friend Jeffrey. Anyway,
Hey, have you two quite finished? Have you finished?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I was just getting
I
started
don't
with the
think
Epstein
I'm sort
jokes.
of enjoying it a bit, like doing that impression.
But here's the question, Shinny. Are you going to enjoy it more than listening to Stu talk about Resident Evil?
That's true.
Yes,
Sorry, which is it?
yes, I will. But
Yeah,
you
you
might as well
Oh,
go.
maybe I should rephrase
Uh,
that. Shut up so Stu can talk. How about that?
So, I'm liking what they're doing with this game.
Oh, yeah?
because we've,
Zombies?
you know, I'm liking the dual perspective.
Okay. Does it
The
keep
dual
switching?
perspective is here.
Switches from
does keep
Grace
switching.
to Leon.
See, because I'm reading a book that does that. I'm sick of it. I don't want to switch.
That's fine.
But if it's working for
what's-
you, that's
What's interesting though is the way they do the switching.
okay.
The way they do the switching because
How do they do the switch?
they blend stuff.
Oh,
So I don't want to say too much,
okay.
but let's just say the scenes where they're together before you switch, if that kind of makes any sense.
Okay.
And I like the way they do it and the way they work it into the story. And it's kind of interesting because the default setting is you're playing Leon in third-person view, you know, like in a standard third-person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're playing Grace in first-person view. So you're playing her in first-person.
Did you hear that as well, Dick?
I did hear that. Yeah.
That was really
You sounded
weird.
like you
Have
said,
you
and
heard
then you
that?
play Grace.
You said
That's what it
your
sounded like
voice
when you said that.
distorted when you said the word Grace, and it
How
sounded
weird.
like you are a Terminator from the film Terminator.
Yes.
Maybe I
sounded
am.
like. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Maybe I am a Terminator.
just went, and
I'm
you
with
play,
Matthew on Two
you play
People's
as
Podcast.
Bruce. You know,
Grace.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, Stu. You were
Well,
saying you play as Grace.
But what you can do, you can switch them around. So if you want to play Grace as third person, you can. If you want to play Leon in first, you can.
Mhm,
I haven't done yet. I feel like the default setting is a good way to play the game.
mhm.
Because obviously Leon's all, as we've mentioned, gung ho, finishing moves, kicking people in the head,
Yeah, now
all
you're
that
talking.
kind of jab.
Kind of how I would be in a
where-
zombie situation.
Whereas Grace is like limited ammo, not great weapons, isn't really a good fighter. You know, she's kind of
Which
more
kinda
the
sucks, it
sturdy,
sounds like.
inexperienced.
She's more the
how
sort
to
of
deal with
traditional-
A
Oh,
video
zombies
game making the
character.
woman completely helpless? What? No, you must
No,
be dreaming.
completely. No, she's not completely helpless.
What's her
But
good?
she
What's
is-
her? What are her good virtues? How does she
Well,
help?
she's just not as experienced. I mean, Leon has got loads of experience. She hasn't got experience. It makes sense. It doesn't matter whether she's a girl or a boy. She just hasn't
All right,
got the
fair enough, fair
experience.
enough. Okay, okay.
You know what I
fair
mean?
enough.
Doesn't make any difference.
Even though she's supposed to be FBI.
yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
Well, she's FBI, but it doesn't mean
You
that
said
you
you're
know
scaredy
she's
cat.
dealt with. Yeah, she is quite a scaredy cat. To be fair,
Well,
She's
who the
screamed
fuck
a
works for
lot.
the FBI? And then they're like, ah. Aside from Cash Patel, ooh, politics burn.
Well, I
Yeah,
understood
but
it.
if you got some big, giant, mutated zombie thing chasing you down a corridor, I think pretty much everyone would be screaming at that point. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter.
Are the
again,
guys
sex-
screaming at that
sex
point?
doesn't- I would be screaming. I feel
No,
like
are the
I
guys in the
would.
game screaming at that point?
No.
So what happened to everybody would be doing it?
Well, there's only her in the scene, so how can there be anyone
okay,
else
fair enough.
screaming?
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? What's kind of interesting though is they do quite a lot of environmental stuff.
Oh, like
So
telling
they
you to
set it-
recycle?
No, so
It's very good,
when
Duke.
you're-
Have the rest of the
yeah, it's very
podcast
good,
off.
Duke.
Very good.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
like.
So when you're sneaking about, for instance, it gives you stuff that you need to do while sneaking, but then there's also wobbly stuff on the stuff that you need to move while you're sneaking that attracts the monsters.
Oh,
no,
interesting.
not
okay.
the
So you can't
monsters.
just get up on any crate because it'll start going.
Correct. So there's stuff that makes noise. So
Okay.
they've done quite a cool job of that. And like I say, I like the puzzle so far. It's been fairly intuitive. I haven't come across anything where I'm like, oh, I don't know what the hell I'm doing now. I'm lost or I'm stuck or, so I've had no instances of any of that sort of stuff. So that's been really cool. There's some flashback stuff. So it's sort of the storytelling's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does a really good job of that. There's some flashbacks, some flash forwards, and yeah, so I like it a lot. The dialogue's
I like
good.
it a lot.
The voice acting's great. You know me, I love a good survival horror game.
I know you used to.
At this point
we
in
know.
time, I'm gonna say I feel like this will feature on my Game of the Year list. I'm
Oh,
gonna say this.
Snap! That didn't take long.
Well,
Oh,
it's my kind of bag. It's my kind
Yeah,
of bag.
that's
I'm not saying it's going to be the best game I played this year, but
Oh, stupid.
it could be.
Sorry,
It
Chinny.
could
Why are
be,
we
who
looking at
knows?
two different gameplay? Is
It's
it
fif-
Steam and
Because so when this was from the Steam Deck. So Steam Deck versus Switch.
Okay.
And the other thing to mention, this game runs very well on the Steam Deck. It is absolutely
very
buttery
well.
smooth,
Very
looks good. I've got it on medium to high settings. and it's just smooth and it just looks great. You know, considering the hardware this thing's running on, it's just mental to me because there's so many games that come out these days that just don't run that great on the Steam Deck now. Whereas this is an exception to the rule. I mean, it runs buttery smooth. So I think it's testament to Capcom and the re-engine. Is it re-engine? I always want to say it's re-engine.
I think it is
that
re-engine.
they use. Yeah, that thing just runs so smooth. So every game for the Steam Deck should be made in this engine.
Yeah, it should.
It's
Right.
also down to the developers and their skills, though, Stu. You can't just.
Oh, definitely, and the optimization they do
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get it to run on
I
everything.
don't want to just say make the
But-
engine.
But
Make the game in this.
there
engine."
are some games that just run on the Steam Deck, and there are some games that run great, and this is a run great. You know, some are like they're playable, but they don't look amazing. This just looks great, and it runs great, and it's great. There you go. That's it. I'm done.
Yay, great.
I like things that are great.
Glad to hear it. It's like
Who
on
doesn't
Futurama.
like things that are
Great.
I can't quite figure out why the character in this comparison, one of them's in some weird costume that looks all beat up, and the other one doesn't. I don't know.
Because you've seen some stuff, man.
Maybe that's like some free
Yeah.
add-on stuff. I don't know.
That's such a
Maybe that's because the Switch is better graphics than the other one.
It's not though. I don't think it's better than the Steam Deck.
Maybe
Not
that's
in this
something that
comparison.
somebody with a Steam Deck would say.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Chinny, I assume I should go next. Okay, I'll go
Yeah,
next.
because Chini hasn't got
Let's-
anything. We've just established
So
this.
Hi, I've got something
there's
on the
this
list, you
game.
cheeky bastard.
Oh, let me
There
roll.
is. He does now. It's to play my
Is
game.
he?
Mhm.
Ooh. He's only just played it
there's
for
this-
5 seconds. That's what he's done.
The new season of Rocket League is in like 2 days.
How exciting!
And I'm so excited to see what the rewards are. They probably already announced them, and they're probably garbage, but whatever. It's a way to pass time. You know, your marking of time. We set our clocks back, or set our clocks ahead, I should say, last night, and the new season of Rocket League is upon us. So, and someday we'll die. Anyway, there's nothing to say about Rocket League other than it's a fun game. I will say this: they had this new thing where after you finish a round, you can push a button and go into what's called free play, and like it's not really important, you know what I mean? Like whatever. It's a way to just practice some more. That's all. But it's bizarre because people will, as soon as the game is over, go right into free play mode.
Mhm.
And so, like, it used to be that everyone said GG at the end of a game. You remember that, Chinny? Once upon a time?
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, good
Now,
game. Good game.
Nobody
No
says
one cares.
GG. As soon as the game's over, everybody goes into this free play shit.
Right.
And it's like, first of all, your brain and your hands could use a little rest between games, dude. That's just
No.
not healthy.
All
Secondly,
the time. Must be
you're
doing
part of
something.
a community, dude. You can be part of a little community once, whatever. Anyway, that's all Rocket League. I played some more Claire Obscure because it had been like a month.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
been a
Every time I
while.
looked at it, I'm like, I know I need to play it. I know. I'm talking to myself here. I'm like, yeah, I need to play it. Like, play it. And I realized that I had left it at a part where I'd been wandering around. I wasn't really sure where to go. But then I think I found which way to go. So I quit looking at the place I needed to go to. Turns out it was right before a big boss fight.
Right.
Ah,
Le Dueliste.
You're gonna have
So-
to remind me what that.
The guy
Yeah,
with two
it's a long
swords.
time
One's
ago.
orange and one's purple.
I don't know. There's a lot of things.
And I
Vaguely
fought him.
remember
And I
that.
died. And I fought him. And I died. And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
fought
wow.
him.
I just want to say, this game.
I'm turning the difficulty down.
Oh, good.
yeah,
I didn't
think
step
that's
away
probably
from
a
the
good
game.
idea. No,
But I
don't
did
step
turn the
away
diff-
from
and
it.
I look, here's the thing about difficulty. I don't care who knows what about the difficulty I've played at. You know, there are some people who are going to be like, yeah, turn difficulty down, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Here's your pink bow, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. There's a part of me that feels like I'm giving up when
Yeah.
I turn the difficulty down. You know what I mean?
No,
I
just
shouldn't. It
enjoy the
doesn't matter.
game.
Just enjoy the
enjoy it.
game.
Yeah.
And as soon as I turned it down, it was like I nailed that suck. I got him in the first attempt once I turned the difficulty down. The
Yeah.
thing is, when you have the difficulty at medium, he'll attack you and do like half your damage, you know? And then when I turned it to easy, he does like 10 points of damage. I'm like, could I have something in between there? That would be
Yeah,
ideal.
that's it. It could
But-
be more incremental, couldn't it?
Let's be right, because it's called story mode. So it's clearly like you get hurt, but it's not really getting hurt. It doesn't really matter.
No,
what,
I
you know.
barely died. I played the whole thing in story mode, and I probably
But that's
died
the other thing.
maybe
Right.
twice at the end.
Exactly. True story mode wouldn't have the combat at all. It would just show you a
Yeah.
cutscene and you win, and then that's it. But
Sounds
here's
fun.
the thing. Well, I agree that wouldn't be fun, and in a way, it won't be. Maybe I'll see if it gets too easy, and I'll turn the difficulty back up. But whatever. The point is, I beat the Duelist, and
Very good.
yeah, and then I took a break because it had been a very frustrating experience trying to beat him and losing and trying to beat him and losing and trying to beat him and losing. So, I didn't want to keep going while I was frustrated, but I made that progress. I will go back to it. Yeah.
So it's unusual for
curious to see where
you.
we go
What I'm picking up on, it's unusual for you to sort of hit a blockade in a vid game and keep going. Usually, you would.
That's true.
you
I
would
usually
stop.
get bored with games.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what
So
about
I never really.
Claire Obscura has kept you going?
It has, and I think it's because everybody and their mother has said it's the best game ever, and I really want to know what I think of the story. And I could just watch a video of it, and I thought about that when I was trying
It's
to
not
fight
the
Duelist.
same, though. It is not.
I know
the
it's
same.
not the
You wouldn't
same.
glean as much from doing that.
Well, maybe. I mean, probably not. But on the other hand, the question is, am I enjoying the mechanics of the game? And the answer is yes. Ultimately, I am. I do think it's a good game, and I am enjoying the mechanics. I just, I'm the type of person who, when I'm in a story, I just want to do the story. If I'm playing a game, I just want to do the game. And starting and stopping between game mechanics, fighting, exploring, etc., and story, that bugs me. I've just reached a point in my life where I'm just like, I don't want to have to keep switching back and forth. And I guess that makes me sound like an old man, but it's the truth.
man. Yeah, well,
So
You like what you like.
whatever. I mean,
I
don't
don't
have a
remember. I'm
problem
looking
with
at this
Claire
boss
Obscura.
battle. I don't remember it.
do you not remember?
No,
fighting
I
this
don't
one?
remember this at all. No, I don't
It's
remember doing
about
this.
Pretty
2 hours into Act 2, I think.
Oh no, it's not. Yeah, because you've
You've
got
gone across
Verso.
like
You've
this-
got Verso, haven't you?
It-
At this point, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
Verso.
Okay.
You're going through this battlefield, and you're going across a bridge, and then it like breaks apart, or maybe the Duelist breaks it,
Right.
and then you end up in this big pile of bodies and stuff. And Mayel is
Okay.
freaking out. It's
Oh.
right before
I do
major
remember this.
spoilers
I
for
remember.
Claire
No,
Obscura.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't
Don't
spoil
spoil
it. Don't
it.
spoil it.
There's still
Okay.
people who probably haven't played
Don't
it.
spoil it.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I do
there's a
remember it
tree,
now.
and you do some stuff near the tree.
Yeah, I do think I remember.
Right
it.
around there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, like I said, I am enjoying it. I will keep playing it. I don't, and that's the thing, Chinny. What you say, like what I do is I tend to just let games, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has just been sitting there. Starfield, I never finished. I usually just let them sink to the bottom of my recently played list on Steam.
Especially
and
but
then
especially
someday I'll
if
go back.
if there's too much friction there, especially if you're hitting a brick wall.
I
I feel
mean-
like you would more likely say, "I'm not going to play this game anymore." Than
Oh yeah, I would
carry on.
uninstall it.
Yeah.
But with the games that I leave installed, I'll just tell myself like, I like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I was having fun. I should go back and play that sometime. Especially when I see Borderlands 4 is out, and I'm like, ooh, Borderlands 4. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? You have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands right there. A new space game will come out. I go, ooh, space game. You have a Bethesda space game. You love Bethesda. Play Starfield. What the fuck?
You've got like gaming
brain makes no
ADHD, haven't you? Like, so it's just.
Well, it's Rocket League addiction is what it is. I come home and I'm just like, Rocket League. Just play Rocket League.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, that's the first game I've been playing this week.
Good.
It's the least ridiculously named. Well, no. Yeah. Well, it's not the most ridiculously named game that I've been playing this week.
Wow, that's
Claire
that,
Obscure's
no.
Expedition
that
33.
takes some
It's a
doing.
little bit of a mouthful.
It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But
Anyway,
hey, it's good fun.
so back to Stu, I guess.
Yeah, Ginny's only got one game, but can we just mention
All right,
That's
we
okay.
we
We don't
keep
need
bringing
any-
this up.
Answer for
Yeah,
it,
go on,
Ginny. How do you explain
Yeah,
yourself?
Ginny.
I'll explain myself by saying I had a busy week at work.
on.
Look, we all
Sure.
have busy weeks, but we still try and get some games in.
Alright, yeah.
Also,
Oh,
we're not judging you
anyway.
based on whether you've played a lot of games or not.
I
At
think
least
it
I'm not.
Yeah,
sort
we're
of
not.
sounds
I
like
think
you are.
Stu might be.
Yeah, we might be doing. Okay, I've installed a fucking mammoth game in my PC.
Oh yeah, what mammoth game?
It was 120 gigabyte install or something like that. It was
Okay, this is
fucking
gonna be a new
ridiculous.
game.
It's new. It's newish. It's not new.
Is it on
New.
Game
It's about.
Pass?
I think it's about a year old. It's just come on to
Okay.
Game Pass.
Okay.
And that game is
Yes.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's interesting. That's.
It
You
is-
played the first one?
No, no, I've heard good
Not
and
that you
bad
have to,
about
I'm
the
just
first one.
curious.
I've heard the first
Well-
one's very difficult.
It is very difficult. Is the second one difficult?
It's been okay so
I
far.
think the second
I
one
haven't been-
improves a lot on what the first one.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it does.
I haven't got to a frustrating point yet.
But part of the
Um,
charm for some people is that it's the first one's
I
so
think
hard.
I think they in two they struck the balance of it being sort of difficult but also approachable.
Challenging.
Yeah. So
Not tooth and nail.
I'll be honest, I've played probably about the first hour
Oh, yeah.
and a
Okay.
half, maybe. And I feel like Hideo Kojima has been helping to develop this game.
Because it's so weird.
Because no, it's not weird.
Okay.
There are a lot, and I mean a lot, of long cutscenes.
cutscene.
There's a bunch of those in the first one too.
It is.
Is it the same character? Do you know?
Yes, it is.
I've not a clue.
It is. It is.
It probably is.
It is.
Okay. gotcha.
Probably is.
I think it's
Um,
literally immediately after the first game.
So your parents are already
It's-
dead, so we don't have to worry about you dealing with your dead parents because they died in the first
Yeah,
one.
they died. It's very, very cutscene heavy.
Is it?
So there's a big cutscene at the beginning. Then you do a little bit of fighting. It does do a little bit of expecting you to know what you're doing, as though you've played the first one, even though I haven't. So it does a little bit of that, but nothing too terrible.
Is there a tutorial? Or is it just
There is
not?
a very interesting tutorial.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting how they do the tutorial. So they build all of the stuff you need to learn within the story as you're playing the game, which I really like the way they've done this.
Yeah.
For instance, to learn stealth, they send you on a sort of go and hunt the maidens mission
What?
whilst you're partially naked. So yeah,
Where are
that's
they?
a thing. Pardon?
Where are the maidens?
Well, you go for a dip in the lake, so you go to wash yourself off in the lake, and then you hear some maidens in the distance, and then he goes, "Ooh, maybe we should go and check them out.
Maybe we
Check
should go
out the
creep
fair
on these
maidens."
women. And, oh,
Exactly,
they're peeping Tom.
exactly.
That's
Now-
gross.
Now, I don't know exactly how this plays out because I've only just started the mission and I had to stop. So I've only just got out of the water but I'm assuming it's the let's teach you how to sneak. And the way they
Right.
teach you how to sneak is to creep up on maidens, apparently.
Ugh,
So,
nasty.
so that's what it is so far. But the dialogue is pretty cool. It's very natural the way they all talk to each other and the way the conversations
Yeah.
sort of evolve as you're talking to people. The combat, you sort of have a bit of a sparring session with the prince that you're looking after. So you're like his bodyguard. And he's like, "Oh, see if I can beat you in a bit of a sparring session," and that's how you learn to fight. Which I think the fighting, I feel like it's going to be a very deep system.
Right. What makes you say that?
You know, there's a lot of you've got to decide which side you want to hold the sword on
Oh,
to
okay.
obviously hit them where they've got an opening.
Yeah.
So
that'll
you
do
can
it.
switch from side to side. You can do stabs. You can do swings. You can do the overhead swings. You can. So there's a lot of like parries and all that kind of stuff. So I think there's going to be a lot going on once you're in a proper battle with someone.
Right.
But yeah, so far so good. I'm kind of enjoying it really.
Yeah. A
I
lot of
like
people,
how it
lot of
works.
people have ranted
It-
and
it-
raved about it.
Yeah, it feels very intuitive. I feel like the story's going to be cool. I feel like it's going to be very Game of Thrones-ish, that there's going to be a lot of political backstabbing and
Willies?
double crossing and
Boobies?
stuff like that.
Willies and boobies.
There's probably going to be boobies.
And
I
willies?
feel like there might be
Everyone you
boobies in
ever
this stealth
liked as a
mission.
character is gonna die.
Are there willies though
Yeah,
as
that
well,
might
Stu?
happen. What's that? Sorry.
Are there willies as well?
I haven't seen a willy yet.
Okay.
Not seen a willy yet. They did have like a bit of a loincloth sort of nappy thing on when they went into the lake.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, so it
we're
was a
talking.
bit kinky, I think, if anything.
Yeah.
It's
all
a bit
right.
of kink.
All right.
There's been a bit of brutality, people
yeah, well.
getting killed and stuff.
That does happen.
But yeah,
Yeah,
people
that's
with
'cause
arrows through the
it's the
neck
world.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far so good. I'm liking it. It runs smooth as you like.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Smooth as you like.
Are you playing this on the stem deck?
No, it is
No.
compatible though. By the way, it is, but because it's on Xbox, I've only got it on PC now, haven't I? So I can't
Okay.
play it on the Stem Deck anymore.
Oh, right.
But I've got it on medium to high settings. It's in CryEngine, so this runs in CryEngine.
Right.
So this is a will your PC run Crisis situation. But it looks great. I've got to say, animations are great. It just looks nice. Nice looking game. And I feel like I'm going to enjoy getting to grips with medieval warfare.
What made you start this then?
I fancied it for a while, but I've
Okay.
never had the inclination to spend the cash on it. Because
Yep.
it's still 50 quid on Steam, so it's an expensive game. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't spending 50 quid.
It came on Game
But
Pass. didn't it?
free, included with Game Pass, why not? Why wouldn't
Right.
you?
So Game Pass was the drug.
Game
was the
Pass
gateway.
was the impetus. Yeah.
I see.
And I've wanted to. I've not got any RPGs on the go at the moment, so this
Yeah.
is probably going to be my RPG to play for the next however many bloody months
For
I'm
a
going to
bit-
play.
I reckon this is going to take you a while.
It's a big game. It's a
It is
big game. So I'm going to be switching my time between this and obviously Requiem and any little demos and other stuff that come along. But I'm going to try and concentrate on these two games and
Okay.
just play them both.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it. I know that you're not going to believe me.
Go get them.
But I'm going to focus.
Oh, we believe you. We just might make fun of you if there's just two games. on
Oh,
your
I'm
list.
focused. I'm focused.
I'm going to be focused.
Okay.
There's a bit of LA Noir in this game. Can we just say
Well, you got to doubt
Because you're
everybody.
yelling at people. Don't lie to me.
you've not got to yell, but you've got to read people's reactions and faces and stuff to decide what the best way to persuade them is.
Right.
Ah.
So you've got to do a
Kick
little
'em in
bit
the
of
butt.
like
Kick 'em in the
you've got to try and
balls.
read them and obviously choose the best response to get what you want.
Mm.
So that'll be interesting.
Best
See how
response.
that
Give me what I want,
plays
or I'll
out.
give you a bunch of fives.
Yeah, I'll stab you with my pointy sword.
Stab you on your
That too.
penis.
Yeah.
Oh,
right in
stab
the
you.
penis.
That's the maiden mission I'm doing at the moment,
Yes.
I believe. So we'll see what happens with that.
The ball is grind.
Okay, I feel like it's
Okay.
back to Duke because Chinny's.
I think
Chinny's
it's
not
back
got
to
anything
Duke.
else. Chinny's not- back to you,
So
Duke.
there's a game that I don't remember. I don't think this was Next Fest. I think it just showed up somewhere, and it was like play the demo, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then it's like overwhelmingly positive Steam reviews. And if ever a game
Okay.
looks like it might be up my alley and it's got overwhelmingly positive, I will play that demo.
Yeah.
So this one's called Nubby's Number Factory.
Okay. This is a bit of you.
As soon as you
God.
see it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Because that's what I thought the minute I saw it. If anybody's only listening, go look at our stream or go find
Nubbies.
footage of Nubby's Number Factory. Like the promo image is like a 3D, like Bryce 3D from like 1997, like that kind of 3D rendered clouds, and then like all different colors with like it's so ugly.
Yeah.
The gameplay is a grid. It's Peggle. It's basically Peggle.
Oh,
Okay. And you've got these pegs that are different numbers. 1, 2. I think it's multiplying by 2.
it's
So
got-
it's 1, 2,
it's-
4, 8, 16.
It looks like a flash game or a, you know what I mean? I don't
It
know. there's
it
something-
feels like a flash game. It's all you're doing is shooting the ball,
Yeah.
and it'll like restock the grid once you clear enough numbers. And I can't
You don't
tell, like,
even
what it-
sound. I was gonna say you don't even sound like you know what's happening.
No.
I didn't really know what was happening because it's just they have a tutorial. It's like, okay, we got this, and now we're putting this in. And the little head on the left side of the screen, he's got like, his words are showing up in a speech bubble. So he's like, I'll walk you through it. Don't worry about it. And, yeah, we refilled the numbers. We filled them all different numbers.
Is he
And
it's
like,
businessman
what?
Bob? Is
Yeah,
that
he
who
sounds a
he's-
little bit like he's trying to sell you a car or
It
something. yeah.
does.
So, and then it's Balatro
Hey, what are you
because every
saying?
once in a while, it's just like, all right, here's your multiplier. Deal with this. Pick a multiplier. I'm like, and it's like, we'll explode anything that's a 32, or like we'll double up balls if you hit like a multiple of 16 or something. I'm just like, what? It's so weird. It's so ugly. It's so Peggle. Like you don't do much. You just
No.
sort of aim and then shoot. That's it. So the fact that this has so much overwhelmingly positive review, I just don't get it.
I can
Like,
see
what are
what
you
it's doing.
saying?
I mean, every time you hit a number, it halves, doesn't it? So you do 16 becomes 8, 8
guess.
becomes 4, 4 becomes 2, and then it's cleared. Or 2 becomes 1, and then it's cleared. So it just
know.
gets, so every time you hit the numbers, you just halve the cells, don't
Yeah,
they? So presumably your multipliers make them half quicker or stuff like that.
I wish I could tell you. You seem to be understanding this game a lot better. You haven't even played it.
Yeah.
So
No, I'm
just
just
like-
watching the gameplay, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see what's happening.
So what happened at the end of the round then? After you fire the ball, what is it doing? It's like moving the
I
balls
don't-
around. I just I played it for like 15
I
minutes,
don't know.
and I was just like, I have no idea what's happening. I'm just like clicking shit.
There doesn't
launching
there doesn't
balls.
seem to be a fail state though. Is there a fail state?
Not really. It's like you got hearts on the right side, you got coins on the left. I think the coins have to do with like buying the boost, or the special multipliers or whatever it is. I don't even know what you call them in Balatro when you get the special doodads. But it's another one of those. Everyone's like, okay, I can't make a real game. What if I took an existing game and just added Balatro? Like I can do that.
Basically, what's going
That seems to
on.
be the thing a lot of developers are doing these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's
I mean,
what
hey, if
happens
it's
all the
working,
time, is it? Everybody
I
makes
know,
iterations
But,
of other
but it's
stuff,
never been
don't they?
easier to do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? When Red Dead came out, a lot of people were like, "Yeah, let's do an open world western." Most of indie developers aren't doing that shit. So the fact that Balatro broke new ground gave indie developers something easy to sort of piggyback.
Yeah, a
on.
way to make
We'll do-
derivative games from.
We'll do
whatever
Minesweeper
was
with
the-
Balatro. We'll do
Yeah.
Peggle plus Balatro. I'm waiting for Pac-Man plus Balatro, which is fine. I don't mind it. It's just whatever. This game is not my jam. If you remember Peggle and you really want an ugly, confusing version of Peggle that mixes
Yeah.
in Balatro, try Nubby's Number Factory. The
I
demo is
feel
free on
like
Steam.
it's how can we make Peggle complicated?
I guess.
Do you know what I mean? Because Peggle's such a simplistic game. Get rid of the pegs.
Yeah, right. Well, and this is kind of what
Whereas-
this game is.
Kind of, but like let's make
Kind
it
of.
more difficult and interesting
so
and have
difficult and
multipliers
confusing.
and special
Yeah.
skills.
I mean, again,
and
if
stuff.
hey, people like it, more power to them. It ain't my jam. So.
It ain't your jam.
No.
Ain't my jam. Yep. So that's that. What's next?
Okay.
Well,
I guess we're gonna do the play my game bitch because Chinny has actually played this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bitch!
Bitch.
Play my game, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
Wow,
Perfect.
that was something.
Shouldn't have made that noise, Chinny. You're
Wow.
gonna have to hear it forever.
There you are.
Yeah.
What's the
So-
game?
Anyway,
What's the game?
so this
Uh,
is a game that
re-
Stu picked. Is that right?
That's right, relooted.
I mentioned this game a few
Yeah.
months
You
back.
did,
actually.
you did.
I downloaded the demo at some point, never played it, but I remember Chinny talking about it.
Yeah.
I love the concept.
I love the
it is
premise.
designed-
I love the
Yeah,
that
it's
premise.
sounds like
designed by-
we've just gone on a date and
Well,
say.
I haven't said anything
you-
about the
no,
gameplay. I'm
It
not
sounds
saying
like we've
anything
gone out on a date and you've gone. You seem like a really nice person.
Your hair
But-
is really
But
nice. Yeah.
it's
No,
not.
here's the thing. It was developed by people in South Africa, or in Johannesburg, I think.
Yeah.
And it's if you ever saw Black Panther, that movie, it's the scene where he goes to steal back the artifacts that were stolen from Wakanda in the British Museum.
Yeah.
That's the premise of this game.
Yeah.
It is a 2D
Kind of. The
Kind
one
of.
thing I would say is
Kind of.
the artifacts don't seem real. It's like
Well,
the
dude,
first
Wakanda's
proper
not, wait.
mission
Do
is-
you think Wakanda is a real place?
No, not that. Not
Okay,
in so much
Because
as
those
that,
aren't
but it's
real
not-
artifacts either. Stu.
No. The
No,
first
no.
artifact, right? I'm expecting historical artifacts, right? The first one, they've stolen my favourite vase.
Yeah, well, it was a
Like,
trading.
that's not really an artifact to me. That's
You're-
not like a
you're
national
right.
treasure. It's your
I
favourite
know, but
vase,
isn't it-
love.
That
Yeah, but isn't the first one after that?
that's a
a real-
stupid
I don't know, I
criticism,
didn't-
Stu. I'm gonna.
Well, I think it's a valid criticism because
no.
to me, I
To
thought
me,
I would be
the
like
artifacts of the
retrieving
MacGuffins of the game were not
national
MacGuffin enough.
national treasures from like museums and stuff in other countries where
Yeah, but I
people
think
had
they were
stolen
going
these
toward
things.
that. Don't we
Yeah.
eventually do that?
I think so.
I don't know. I didn't play it enough to know. But
Okay. Anyway, the type of game it
here's-
is, that complaint
go on.
aside, The type
Yeah.
of game is it's like a run. It's a parkour game, right? You're running
Parkour.
around, going
And-
up and over things. Yes.
What's the number one key with parkour games that you want
Fluid.
to happen?
It's got to be fluid.
and also continuous. You want it to continually be moving. And
Yeah.
constantly it's like, oh, you need me to open that door for you that you can't
Again,
get through. And I'm like,
Yeah, I
no,
agree. That's frustrating.
I just
but it's
want
also
to
that's the
fucking
training
go
mission.
through a level.
It's a training.
I
mission.
get that. But obviously that's going to be a mechanic throughout the game.
Because the
otherwise,
game
why
doesn't
would
give
it
you a
show
tutorial 50 minutes in, because I'm guessing you played it for the full hour that we agreed to play it for.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
But that's like an ongoing thing, is it? Because you're going to have to get into unlock doors for you and stuff while you stop and wait. And I'm like, nah.
No, you position him before you start escaping.
I know, but you've got to push your tables and I was like, nah, I just want a fucking fluid parkour.
Hey, I
Parkour.
know
that's
what it's
awesome.
like when you don't get to do the thing you want to do in the game. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that sense, I mean, yeah, I
We should say
enjoyed it.
it's a 2D parkour game, just for people that.
It's a 2D parkour game. Yeah, we should have said that. 2D parkour game, and I generally liked it, but this is the dumbest thing in the world to get stuck on. There's a part where you go to like the city,
Yes.
and then it's like meet me in the park, and there's all these
Yeah.
people you can talk to, and it's like I haven't seen you in a while, whatever. And I was like, okay, so I'm running around, and it's like park this way. The sign is like park this way to the right. And I was like, okay, cool. So I kept running, and then it dead ends, and I'm like, oh,
Dead
I can
end.
go up.
Dead end.
Okay, go up, and then it's like, oh, there's stairs, and then you go up to the next floor, and then you go back to the right, and then it's like parkour up on somewhere. I'm gonna get to the ceiling, and then I just keep running around. I'm like, there's nowhere I can't get past this. How do I get to the park? And then I realized, oh, they're just standing out in front of that building, and you have to
you just gotta
activate
go
them.
and
It
talk
doesn't
to the right
automatically
person.
go. I was like, fuck. I don't want to pay attention to who the right person is.
No, and also, just a minute, parkour game, you're running fast. You're not meant to be stopping to talk to people. I was like, what the fuck?
I hear you.
But this is
So,
sort of
I mean,
like
it-
a,
you know,
a
there's
hub
things about
area,
it that I
isn't
liked.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
There's
don't
things
know.
I
I
really
wanted
liked
to
about this
like
game.
it. I wanted to like it, but I just couldn't because I couldn't get past the stopping and starting all the time. Because when you are running fast and you're doing all that jumping and cool stuff, it works
Yeah.
really, really
It
well.
does. It does. Yeah. I agree.
But I just feel like, why are you stopping me from running, man? This whole game's about running. Stop
Yep,
stopping
I
me.
did want to keep running. Yep. Chinny,
Yeah.
what'd you think?
I thought it was all right-ish. I liked some of the movement and stuff. I thought the camera was a bit off, like it would move too rapidly, too quickly, sort of put you off. Like the
Yeah, it
flow.
did this weird thing. I'll show you the route to get out in 1 millisecond.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how the hell am I supposed to memorize that, man? It was that fast, I barely saw it.
Yeah. I just thought the camera was a bit naff, and I didn't like the hub area, like you say, Duke. Like I just thought, how do I want this in my sort of part? Just a little bit too much talking about the thing, not much doing
Yeah,
the thing.
good concept, good base gameplay, but not very
Really
well.
good premise,
coordinated.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
but just not well executed. It could have been way better executed.
I think so.
Yep.
I think so. But it's not terrible. It's not like I would like say it's like the worst game ever. And
Wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers.
sure, yeah.
Maybe.
But it's a thumbs down from Stu.
It is.
Barely a thumbs up. I mean, I didn't play much of it, so it's hard to call it a thumbs up, but I did enjoy what I played.
And that's
So it's
something.
barely a thumbs up from me. Chinny, where's your thumb?
Where is my thumb?
Where is it? Apart from up your ass.
Why would
That's a
it? Why have
Pixie
you got to
song, isn't
be?
it? Where is my thumb?
Why have you got to be so filth?
I
Um,
can't help it.
Mine out of the
Can't
powder
help it.
Stu.
You dirty, dirty boy. I think I'm gonna give it a thumb up. I think I'm gonna give it a thumb up.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I thought I liked it more than I didn't, and I think
Because you know it's racist to not like this game.
But
yeah,
would you ever
that's-
play it again? Would you
Yeah,
play this
maybe.
game
Yeah, I
again?
did think. Yeah,
Would
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think
Oh.
it's gonna be, like a huge. Like it's just one of those. Like it's a little game. It's a bit of fun. It's not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want like a game that's gonna blow your tits off.
I'll be
man.
honest. When I linked the video, I was shocked at how long it was. And let's be honest, most of these people who play it on YouTube are doing it in the fastest way possible, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
not getting stuck anywhere.
Mm.
And it was something like 7 hours 55 minutes or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a pretty long game.
It ain't nothing.
It's bigger than I thought it'd be like 2 or 3 hours. Quite a short experience, but it isn't. It's a
No.
big one.
No, it's a big one.
Digging.
So I don't know. I would give it a proper go. But like I said, I'm not disagreeing with any of your points. I only played it briefly, but yeah, I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there you
Yeah.
go. That's our opinions about that.
And
Yeah,
that's-
I've got one for
Uh,
next week, by the way. I've already picked.
Yeah, I'm gonna
next
write it
week's.
down right away. Go ahead. What is it?
And neither of you can complain or say no.
yes, we can.
But Planet
can
of
complain.
Lana 2.
Yeah.
Planet of
Oh, I
Lana
saw that that's
2.
out. Okay.
See, I
We
almost
like the first one, so
see that's
We
that's,
all like the first
see,
one.
Yeah.
that's funny because I almost played that this week,
oh,
and
Yeah,
I
bet you
didn't.
did.
I
because
didn't
you thought-
because I knew Stu would pick it for this week.
yeah.
And
Good
also,
thinking.
you see, I
know
did
Stuart pretty well.
before I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I thought about that, but then I thought Duke is never installing 120 gigabytes to play this.
You know
So
what? I
thought-
might play Kingdom of Come Deliverance 2 because I kind of like. There are things
Yeah.
I liked about the first one, but I wouldn't want to be under the gun to pressure. Like hurry up and play it.
Yeah, it's
So
such a
Planet of
massive
Lana is
game.
definitely an easier thing to play in small pieces.
Yeah.
so, yeah. Not that I ever played the
Okie dokie.
first one all the way, but whatever. Yeah, no, so if you're listening to this, go check out Planet of Lana 2 and let us know what you think for our Play My Games segment next week.
Yeah, let's do that. Get some feedback off the listeners. Let's see
Yeah.
what they think. of
Tell
these
us what you
games we
think,
always play.
listeners. Not just
Um,
what's a Wikipedia article that has my same last name. Thank you, Jason. That was nice of you to do that. I was being mean last week.
We
Even
got
though
we got
some
somebody
were
in
being
Twitch. We still stream to
Oh,
Twitch. Can you
really?
believe it? Yeah.
Somebody's
Uh,
listening
Is there
on
someone in
Twitch?
Twitch?
Didn't
Well,
know
I'll
Twitch
have
was
a
a
look.
thing.
Paula Knight says, as always, this
Ouch.
show is never disappointing for us barbers. We get all shades of facial hair growth in one place.
It is true.
Yeah, I
it
just
is true.
shaved. It's clean.
He always comments on the
I
beards.
bet the
doesn't he?
beards.
That's his
He loves
thing.
the beards.
Yeah.
I've grown mine in, but it's still a bit bare in places. It's a bit
Mm.
patchy.
Ooh, a bit cheeky.
I've got a bit of patchiness.
Duke doesn't have a
unfortunately.
beard at the moment. He's got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, he's got a
but-
bit of a stubble. He's got a
shadow,
he's got a bit of stubble.
but he doesn't have
Yep.
a beard.
'Cause I don't shave it all the way down.
No,
I just like having a
no,
little bit of
I've,
something.
I have never. Every time I clean shave my face, everybody goes, "Ugh, what the fuck?" So
Yeah, well, that's what Kay. The one time I did it, Kay's like, "You need to grow your beard back."
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I always think like that's my face. Like, why are you so disgusted? So
I've had a
You take-
trim this
got
week
my
because I'll be
beard.
honest, I was starting to look like the wild man of Borneo. It was starting
Right.
to look proper like
started to look
scratty.
unkept.
Yeah, it
Okay,
did,
so
it
is there
did.
news or are we doing email? I hate to
Yes,
cut
we've
off
got
this
news. We've got
sparkling
news, people.
conversation.
We
News.
have news.
Putting news first.
I don't see any on the notes, but I'll take your word for it.
You
I'm
don't
trusting
need
you.
to. You're
Okay.
trusting me. I have got news for you guys.
I'm well known for just trusting whatever people tell me, so go ahead.
Blind
And
leading the blind.
however well Resident Evil Requiem is reviewing, there are people who are not, and I repeat, not liking this game
Why?
Why not?
in a
For
big
good
old
reasons or
way.
stupid reasons?
No good reasons. I feel like it's good reasons.
Okay,
Very
go ahead.
good
What's the
reasons. So the people in question are the ones who live in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Japan.
what would they know about
uh,
it?
Because in Japan, the country, can we just mention where it is made?
Yes.
It is very heavily censored.
Ooh.
So,
In what way?
so in all the gore and
Oh.
anything like remotely graphic has a big
yeah.
black square over it.
Oh no.
Since when are Japanese? Is it the government? Since when are they?
Yeah,
squeamish
yeah,
about-
yeah. So it's down to the sort of age restrictions and all that kind of stuff in Japan and what they're allowed.
Is this
to
a
show,
new
what they're not.
regulation? I've
Must
not
be.
heard
No.
of this happening
Oh.
anywhere in Japan.
I think this has always been a thing. I think they are quite
What?
strict. It's a bit like Germany as well. I think they're
I know
quite
Germany
strict
are
on-
very strict on it, yeah, but I've never heard of Japan being.
See, and that's funny
No.
because Germany and Japan, there's some fucked up stuff that come out of
I
those
think
countries,
I
man.
think
For them to
Ger-
be all
Germany. No,
squeamish.
in all seriousness, though, that it comes from Germany's past of being, like
I'm not talking about Nazis. Jesus,
No,
I'm
but
talking
like-
about like crazy ass.
no, but like it comes
like,
from their past
sex
of
tapes,
like
people shitting
they've
on each other.
they've had like
Wow, what have you been watching?
a history of
South Park. What the fuck is wrong with German people? They say in that movie.
Sure.
Essen, mein Scheiß. Sorry, Chinny, you were saying it's something actual.
they've had a past of not being strict on certain things, and now they are
Okay.
strict on certain things, and I think it does
Trying to
stem
clean up
from
their image,
their
world
history.
state.
Yeah, so it's like they want to.
Fair enough.
Clean it-
And
clean
by
it
the way,
up.
in case anyone's listening from Germany or Japan, there's plenty of fucked up stuff that comes out of the United States and England, so I'm not trying to have a go at y'all.
No, that is true. So the interesting thing is, though, if you play it on PC, it isn't
Yeah.
censored, so it's only on console where it's been censored,
Okay, okay.
which again makes
You wanna see the
absolutely
good
no
stuff.
sense.
I suppose
Yeah, it's
they
just
think
weird
that
stuff.
kids are more likely to play on consoles,
Yeah,
which I know is not
basically.
true, but that's probably what.
Well, no, kids are more likely to play on consoles. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know,
Under the age of 10, at least.
maybe.
Ain't no 10-year-old, ain't no 9-year-olds playing on
Maybe.
PC. Or certainly not
So
very
the-
many.
So the upshot of all of this is that people have been asking for refunds for it.
I suppose so.
So they've been-
You know,
which you can't blame them, can you? It's
No, not
just
really, I
like,
think.
why?
They need
But
a
we're
big red
adults,
sticker
it's
on the
an
box
adult-
that says, "Warning: No actual bloodshed."
yeah.
No, it's just make believe. I mean, it is pretty
on.
graphic. I mean, there is no doubt this is a graphic game. Of course, it is. It's a horror game. I don't know. I just feel like we're all being nannied. We're being nannied, man, by the state. Yeah, not allowed to choose what.
Well, you've
Yeah, I
been
mean,
listening to
I-
your
I-
mate too
I
much.
think
He thinks it's all
it's
gonna
silly.
kick off.
You say
Do
what?
what?
Your
Say
mate,
what?
your mate, is it Venturi that thinks he's
Oh,
got
yeah,
a bunker
big
ready?
resets come. Yeah, big resets coming, man.
A
That's what he
reset coming.
says.
Whatever.
He's right,
that
you
for
know.
the
Have you
news?
seen what's
Shit.
happening in the world
That's not
at
a
the
reset.
moment?
That's a war,
Oh.
Stu.
Yeah, well, that's they're heading towards it, man. Telling you now. All these preppers, they've got it right. I'm telling you. But that maniac in
Well,
charge.
I mean, it's
in
not like there
America-
hasn't been war in Iran in the last 5,000 years.
Yeah, but you haven't got that
Nothing to
maniac
do.
in America involved until now.
Oh wait, you mean as soon as Donald Trump got elected, people started prepping? Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I think I would have been. Crazy person.
Okay.
Does
He
put
is
you
a
off. It
crazy
does put you
person.
off going to America. To be fair, when that bloke.
Well,
Yeah, it
of course.
does.
Why would anyone come here
So-
for any reason?
Yeah, why would you want to live there? Oh,
Ugh. Wow, because I love this place and it's my home, and I'm not going down without a fight.
I should think
Fight,
so
fight,
too.
fight.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
Japan sucks because they censor video games. What's next?
I don't know. Any more news? Anything you know, Chinny?
I
Is that
don't
just
have
me?
anything.
I don't know.
You got any news?
I feel like I had something else. Just one moment.
Fuck
Let me
you,
have a look on my
Japan.
phone.
All right.
Just let me check.
Okay.
Have a look.
Please stand by as we reload the news.
Oh, just
Kenny
having a bit of a
sings Taylor
stretch.
Swift.
Just having a stretch.
Oh, right. I knew I should have brought my phone in with me. Hold on.
Welcome
Here
to
we
Better
go.
News, where
Here we go.
browse through our phones to see what the news is.
No, well, this is
Yeah.
where I save my stories to. I see something and I save it somewhere.
You see
I
it,
don't
you
know.
save it.
I see it, I save it. You know what I'm saying? I like see it
I know.
and then I save it. Actually, it's not in that bit, is it? Hold
Oh,
up.
brilliant.
Oh.
Now we're just listening to it.
I see it.
An
I
old
save
man
it.
going
I
for
don't
his
know.
phone.
Soon
There
we'll
we
have
go,
some news,
saved.
maybe.
Don't worry, I'm getting there. I'm old.
In the
all right?
meantime, let me tell y'all, I'm fixing this pyramid with lava in Minecraft. I'm
Okay, here
getting
we
it-
go.
I
I knew
figured
there
out
was
where
some
they had
more news.
Oh, good.
hit through the roof.
Here we go. This
Now
is big
fixed it up.
news.
Big
I've got
news.
some big news.
Big
Right, all
news.
right,
Okay,
shut up.
good.
I've got
Big
the news.
news.
Are you ready? Big news.
Big news.
Big news. Go.
Xbox confirms Project Helix is its next gen console. All right, okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good. That will also play PC games.
Okay, I have a console that'll play PC games called a PC.
No. So it'll play
No,
obviously
no,
only
no, no,
console
no, no,
games,
no,
but
no,
it'll
no.
also play PC games.
So did we
It's
talk
a
about
hybrid,
People play.
people.
Yeah.
Hybrid.
Hybrid. Did we talk about, we talked very, very little about Phil Spencer, Phil the no neck
Yeah, he's
Spencer
gone. By the
going,
way, he's gone as well, hasn't he?
and also I think the person who he works with has gone, replaced from I think like the head of AI at Microsoft,
Yeah, Asha Sharma is
Asha
called.
Sharma, and
Who's
she's
she?
quite young. I think
Asha
she's like
Sharma.
37 or something, and
Yeah, that's what she's called.
she was the head of AI, and she's already come out with a statement saying, "We're not gonna put bloody AI in." I'm paraphrasing, obviously. We're not gonna put the bloody AI in the
bloody
games.
AI.
You know, don't worry about it. We're fine.
There's been a lot of debate about whether she plays video games. I've
I
noticed
don't.
there's a lot
I
of
don't
that.
care about that. I
Gives
don't.
a shit.
Yeah,
If the
Does she play video?
CEO
How can she be the CEO if she doesn't play
Did you
video?
see-
the
Like
did-
CEO of
Phil plays
Toyota
motor
doesn't
games.
rides his bike to work, who gives a fuck?
Did you see that video of the CEO of McDonald's eating that burger? Have you seen?
Oh
it?
God, the big arch, man. That
Oh
was a
my God.
great video.
First, he calls the burger.
What a
he calls the burger a product. Look, that's his first.
Yeah,
and then
of
he
course
takes the
does. That's how they
wimpiest.
talk about all food.
And he looks like he's about to cry and throw up at the same
The
time.
smallest bite.
He does
I
look
just
like
take
that,
a
the
little nibble.
smallest bite
I'll do a
possible.
nibble of
When
it.
before the video stops, he's like, "And I'm gonna eat the rest of this for my lunch." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, the fuck he is."
No, you're not. You fucking liar.
Yeah, he's got his own chef.
Don't even
Um,
agree.
Anyway, so no, I don't think we've
So
got any
this
more
lady
news.
running, what is she running? Microsoft.
She's running Xbox.
No,
She's running Xbox.
Xbox.
She's
Okay, she's running
so
Xbox.
she used to run AI, the AI
AI.
department.
Okay.
But she's somebody that's moved through the Microsoft ranks pretty quickly.
Sure.
So it seems like she's quite
You made
career.
someone mad, so they were like, "All right, now you're in charge of the Xbox."
So it feels
did I
it
do?
could be. We're guessing, but it could be. Let's get somebody in that is trying to work up the corporate ladder that doesn't mind making a bunch of tough decisions, because I feel like Phil Spencer was quite close to the gaming community where she doesn't seem like she's going to be. And she's like, you know what? We need to sack all these people. We need to get rid of this, that, and she's like.
Well,
what-
fuck me. They sacked people anyway. I don't think that was a
know.
thing. They
I
did.
think they're going to sack more, Stu. I think it's coming. That's all I
Sack a lot of
say.
people.
We need more
All I
jobs, but
say.
less jobs.
So anyway, we've sort of skirted over the main thing. The new console is going to play. It's
I
going to be a
think-
PC hybrid.
I think you're more
I
excited
think
than that.
you've said that.
Yeah,
You've
and we
made
don't
clear
care.
what's happening with this, and I think
Well-
our response is
Like anybody fucking gives a shit.
Well,
Correct.
no, but I'll tell you, who probably does give a shit. Is Valve.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Valve, because obviously this will be a direct competitor to the Steam machine,
If
won't it?
if
it
the
can
Steam
play
machine
PC
ever
games
comes
in the
out,
living room.
Stu, if it comes out,
Well, they've apparently reiterated this very week that it's still coming out in 2026. That's what they're saying. That's what they're
Believe
saying.
it when I see it.
But just to reiterate again, Microsoft
keep
are now going to be a
reiterating.
direct competitor. It's going to be a competitor
Well,
to
yeah.
the Steam machine. Whereas
you
they,
really think
up until
Valve's
that point,
worried?
had, I would have said so, because they had a bit of a monopoly, didn't they, on the supposedly we're going to
Yeah.
release a living room PC, and now Xbox come out and said, yeah, so
Yeah,
we-
but
fuck
don't you think they also suppose that as soon as they did that, the other companies would be all up on their shit? Everyone copies.
No,
Steam.
I don't think Sony will ever be interested in doing that. I don't think Sony gives a shit. I think they're happy to do the console space and stay in it.
well,
They're gonna
Sony
stay
have
in the lane.
announced. Sony have announced that they're because they've been releasing games on the PC, haven't they? Sony, like The Last of Us.
Yeah,
and
they've
things.
announced that they're not doing
They've announced
anymore.
that they're not going to do that
Oh,
anymore.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So games,
they're
Oh,
getting
man,
out
they
of the
want my
PC
money.
space.
so games like
Yeah, buddy.
Death Stranding that are sort of PlayStation
Yeah, but they need
adjacent.
exclusives.
Yeah, but that's not made by Sony. So it's kind
Okay.
of like the ones that they have deals with, but they're not made by Sony. They'll still
Yeah.
still probably be on the PC and the PlayStation. But games like
Yeah.
The Last of Us and this
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Intergalactic, whatever it's called, game. These what games might be on PC because they're thinking long term. They're thinking, right, we're gonna have another PlayStation. We're gonna have a PlayStation
Yeah.
6 coming out. We want people to buy it. We don't want people playing on the PC. So, yeah. So it's
Yeah, they're closing up shop, aren't they? They're
closing up
like
shop.
battening down the hatches and going, nah.
they are.
Nintendo's never going to get into the PC
No,
space,
no.
let's be honest.
They don't
That's
give a-
Not
never
with that attitude.
Fuck.
So there's only really going to be Xbox who's going to be a direct rival to the Steam machine. So we'll see how it plays out. You know, how much are they going to charge? How much is Steam machine going to be? Who's going to be able to get the parts to make these things? Who's going to get the RAM? Probably neither of them. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess.
See,
It's going
It'll
to
be
be an
a fun
interesting
time.
time.
stay tuned,
Yeah.
people. We're gonna have all the reports when this stuff happens.
It is.
It'll
it
just
is.
take a while because
Uh,
Stu's gonna have to pull it up on his phone and figure out where.
Shut up.
which note- Yeah,
I know. Well, that's because I'm old, all right?
I'm just playing with you. It's all good.
I'm old.
All right. So, any more
Uh,
news, or are we moving on to emails?
No, I have got some feedback. We've got some feedback for the show.
Oh snap! Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Okay, so when I was messing around this week trying to sort out the podcast not updating and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
I went into the Spotify creators thing,
Okay.
and we've got a load of comments that we have never read out. There's a load of them. Not a lot, loads, but there's quite a few. Okay,
Right,
are you
these
ready
are
for
on
this?
Spotify.
These are on Spotify. Feedback on Spotify. So for all
Okay.
those people,
What does
who
the
are
Spotify
still-
community think about our show?
Oh.
Yeah, still listening. And if you're not listening, then I guess you won't know I've read your comment out. But anyway, the first one is from 3 years ago.
Oh,
3
wow.
years
wow.
ago. And it was on episode 703. But is door doing any good? That was the name of the show at the time.
Right.
703. I'm looking it up in my notebook here to figure out what I played that week. Go on.
And he says, I really enjoy you guys, from a guy called Lee Silly. Lee Silly. And he says, I really enjoy you guys talking a load of shit about games, but I think Stu would enjoy Deadsy. It's like Daisy, but with AI instead of zombies.
You're shooting computers?
I've no idea. No, I think what it
Okay.
means is it's like AI. You're not like playing other people. So you're just fighting against
you're not-
computer-generated characters or zombies, etc.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe I
'cause the
should try
zombies
it.
in
I mean,
Daisy
you
are
know.
also AI generated or computer.
No, but
generated.
there's other players. There's no other players
Yeah, I
in
know.
this game.
I know. But it wouldn't that then be DayZ without the other players?
I guess it's called Deadsy. All right. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know.
I'll have a look. But thank
Maybe
you,
I'll look
Lee
it up.
Silly. I'll maybe
Thank
give
you,
it a
Lee.
go.
Yeah. By the way, that episode, I played for the first time House Flipper 2 demo.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. And this was, oh man, I didn't put the year. Oh no, here we go. This was, it looks like it was May 2023. So that's when he left that episode, that note.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Lee.
So next one is also from 3 years ago, from episode 712.
Okay.
Ugly games for ugly people. That was the name of the show.
Yeah.
Are we ugly? Oh no, that's the name of the show. Okay.
There we
I
go.
don't know.
Someone's calling us ugly.
And this is from Mighty Ice Dude, and he said that Ben guy was cool.
That Ben guy is cool.
Oh, so you know what? I think Ben was filling in for me because my notes jumped from episode 711 to 713.
Ah,
So
you
I wonder
must have
if
been
I
off.
was gone that week.
You must have been gone.
But
But
guess
that
what
Ben
I
guy
started
was
playing?
cool.
What I
What
started
did you
playing
start
the
playing?
next episode, 714, Starfield.
Yeah, well then you stopped playing it on 715.
No, I played a bunch of that game.
Okay, next episode that was commented on was 719, and this is also from 3
Okay,
years ago.
skipping ahead. This is like going back in time, like a little time
Uh,
capsule.
I'm guessing Chini was off on this one because this is Ben 10 to the rescue again.
Oh snap! Well, I definitely
So
was not
Chini-
gone.
Chini might have been gone for this one. And his comment was, "But does it give you joy? Does
Okay.
it give you joy?"
Yeah.
So there you go.
I played RoboCop Rogue City, the demo for
that
that.
was a good game.
That
We
wasn't
like
that long
game.
ago.
Yeah, I never played the whole thing, but I
Yeah, it's
enjoyed
3
the demo.
years
okay.
ago, believe it or not.
Was it
3
really?
years,
I know,
Cheech.
right?
Jesus.
It's
3
crazy.
years
September
ago.
2023.
Time is a crazy thing.
Also, Pissant.
Can't
2
believe.
years ago, the next one, and it was 772 floating
Oh.
toilet. Floating toilet.
772.
And this is just from
773.
Rob.
Here we go. Okay.
And Rob says, "Great episode as usual. All full knowledge of horror movies and TV shows, though."
We had a hero
Right,
quiz. Oh no, horror quiz.
Horror
we got
quiz.
6 out of 16 apparently, according to my notes here.
Wow, we did terrible. We should have done way
We
better
didn't
than
do
that.
very well on that. Nope. But I
Oops.
wrote. So there's a new. This was right after an update to the MMO New World, and I wrote.
I love the
swimming
fact
with
that
a
you
big,
know what we.
with a big smiley face.
I love the fact that you know what we got in the quiz. How bad we
Well,
are.
yeah, because I wrote down the score when we were doing the quiz.
There you go. Okay, next one's from 2 years ago also, 780, episode 780.
Indeed, go on.
Games on the Horizon. So this must have been January? January time, I'm guessing.
15th of December, 2024.
Ah, all right, okay. And this is from Pumpanai, and he says, "A great podcast that is ruined every week by Duke talking over Chini and Stu on his annoying sound.
I don't ever talk over anybody. What are you talking about?
I love the fact, right?
Get it, dude.
I'm getting blamed for the soundboard, and it's absolutely nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it is, Stu. What are you talking about? You're always playing sounds.
Yeah, that is you.
Do not give these guys things that make sounds.
Yeah.
So,
I
so,
can't
so
believe
the,
I'm
the
getting
gist of
blamed.
that was more of me and less of the soundboard.
And less of Duke.
Right.
So let's Duke, basically. Just let's take
Yeah,
Duke
let's
down.
Duke.
Now, to be fair, I might have had my sound settings.
Oh.
You know.
Just a minute.
Yes?
I read
Oh.
it. I didn't read it right. It
Uh-oh.
needed a comma. It needed a comma. It's just a minute. It's a great podcast that is ruined every by Duke talking over Chinny and Stew and his annoying soundboard.
Oh, okay. I
All
got it right.
right. So,
not-
dude,
I'm
you just
Stew
say,
and
just
his
say
annoying
I hate
soundboard.
Duke. Like they
Yeah.
should get rid of Duke.
This is a
Just-
hate Duke.
Yeah.
And then
Which is fine. For every Duke sucks email, we get 2 that say we love Duke. More sounds,
Wow.
please, Duke. You're the best, most wonderful part of the show.
So the next one is from 785. So 5 episodes later. Get ready for 2025 or get ready. It's 2025.
Sorry, which number?
Now
is
this
75?
this is the same person giving this comment.
I don't think I was there. that
So
week.
I think you were because he said another episode ruined by Duke.
Sometimes I ruin things from a distance.
Yeah.
I don't have any notes for 785. Maybe I just
This
didn't find it.
guy, can I just say, this guy hates you. This guy really
He
hates
hates me.
you.
That's okay.
He
Hey,
hates
get in
you.
line, man. You can hang out with all my students and talk about how much I suck.
So he probably doesn't even listen anymore. Let's be honest. Look, if you
Well,
still
that's his
listen,
loss.
send us an email. Send
Yeah.
us an email.
Well,
if
what
you're
I
still
would
listening.
say, honestly, I really am. I don't want anyone to have a bad time. So my actual response to what your complaint is.
yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
there.
Okay. 786 Vet Gamers Coin. Okay, that's this one.
Okay,
And this is from a
Remnant
guy
2, I
called
played.
Brogan, and he said, I'm the first comment. I'm proud fella coming from Lincolnshire. Big up the East Midlands. So that's what he
Nice.
said.
We love you. Thank you for commenting. It's not going to really work. Yeah, as you've probably found out, it doesn't really work like that here. There are some streams and YouTube videos. As soon as they get posted, someone's like first or in before. Anyone says such and such. We don't get that many comments. Like
No, we
you can
don't.
easily be the first comment by commenting a month later.
All of these are the first comment, can I just say?
First and only.
Okay, there's a bit of a theme building here. 798,
Oh,
Stu's
Duke
definitely
sucks.
disappointed. This is also from Pump and I, who definitely
Okay.
doesn't like you, Duke.
Yeah.
And he says,
I feed on your hatred.
oh, is Duke a teacher? I hadn't realised he's never mentioned that before.
Okay, I don't know. This must be some British thing where it's like, don't talk about certain things,
It is
or you're gonna look gauche.
Yeah.
I don't
This
give a
guy-
fuck if people think I
this
talk too
guy
much about being a
hates-
teacher. You should hear
hates
how many
you.
stories I don't share about teaching. If you think you have any idea what it's like to be a teacher, John Mouse will confirm. Tainted Brain will confirm. Fucking bring it, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the Veteran Games, where we threaten our listeners.
Eighth.
No, I just I don't understand what the complaint is.
I'm going to come round to
Duke's
your
up-
house and fucking kill you.
Duke's, no, not at all. Not at all. All I'm saying is the complaint is Duke talks about his job too much, right? Is that a fair way to read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do I though? Like what? Once in a while.
Not that
No,
I'm aware
I don't
of.
think you do.
I don't
And
think
I
so.
actually
No,
enjoy-
I
In
don't.
the same way, Chinny doesn't talk about having a kid very often, but everyone makes the joke as soon as anything about the
Yeah,
kid
we
comes
do.
up. I have a kid. I hadn't realized
Yeah.
it. I'm a kid.
And I don't even talk about
People
the,
just
the
love
fact,
making that joke.
No, but I don't even talk about the fact that I knocked in a century break very often.
No, and you
barely
I don't really
mention it.
play a
You
lot
do
of
not.
sound effects very often.
I barely mention it. Yeah, yeah, it does annoy me every minute that goes past where we're not
does.
talking about me making in that century break. And I
That's
just,
right.
Or
That's
when we
right.
hear sound effects.
I find it odd. You know,
Well, if I had a sound effect that had to do with century breaks, then I would play it, but I don't.
I'll get one.
Okay,
this?
next
It's time for
one.
a shout out. Hey!
Big thanks in order to all of my supporters.
Okay, go on, Stu.
We've got 3 left to go. We've only got 3 left to
What-
go.
All
what?
right.
Just
How many of them
hatred
are about how
to-
much they hate me?
Towards Duke.
Well, just one more. You'll be
Just
pleased.
one
to
This is
see
why you want to
just
read
one
these
more.
out. If it was just like love the show, you would be like, "Oh, I'm not reading that."
Yeah.
But because they're all like, "Fuck you, Duke," we gotta read these out.
There are ones that say Stu is the worst thing to happen ever, and
There
but he
will
hasn't,
be,
he
there
hasn't
will
said that.
Okay, next one's
Okay.
from Shin 8 months ago. Nathan Drake is the baddest of badasses. Was this
Yeah,
episode?
Shin's on our
813.
Discord. We know Shin.
Yeah, what up?
813.
Okay.
And he says, it's weird to hear you guys talk about Dudley and Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
I'm 20 minutes away from both, and I'm stood outside Chinny's window right now looking at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I know. Every
Oh,
week,
it's
every week he
been
turns up outside my house. It's really weird.
He does.
Yeah.
It does. Through the window seat.
There's nothing good about. There's
okay.
nothing good about Dudley. The Dudley Castle was so boring. They just built.
Dudley.
They put a zoo around it. They just because they just got bored, you know. So
I feel like Dudley was only invented for people to take the piss out of the Birmingham accent by going,
yeah,
Dudley.
Dudley.
I live in Dudley.
yeah. My auntie. Well, my mum's side is more Dudley. My auntie, who's gone now, but she was proper thick accent. Dudley. It was
Yeah.
very funny. Very good. That's not-
Okay, next one again is from Brogan, and this was 817 operations and birthday parties, and he said, so this is when I had my ICD put in. So this is when
Oh,
my
yeah.
ICD was stuck in.
Yeah.
And he put, Stu got some right bollocks blimey.
You got some bollocks.
Okay.
Well,
Got some right bollocks blimey.
with
apparently.
respect, Stu, I don't think you do. I think you just enjoy being alive more.
I do
you know-
enjoy being
do you know
alive.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
being
Like,
alive is a good thing.
When it comes down
Who
to
doesn't?
do this or die, you're like, that's fine. I'll do
I
that.
guess I'll do that.
Yeah. So no disrespect to you, Stu. I hope you're well and everything, but I don't think it comes down to bottle. I think it comes down to.
No, I think you just got to do it.
I think you just got to do it. You know.
Just got to do it. Okay, final comment is also from Brogan. This is from 5 months ago, and it was 825 time flux disorientation.
Right.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, Duke is so frustrating to listen to."
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna need to give me more. If you want me to change, and I am willing to change. If people genuinely
Don't
don't like
change,
what I'm
dude.
doing,
We like you as you are. We
I'm
love
not
you
just
as you
gonna
are.
change for someone else. But if they have a legitimate grievance, I want to know about it. I really do. But if you just say he's so annoying, like that doesn't help me. I can't do anything about
No,
that.
it doesn't.
I'm not gonna stop being
It doesn't.
me. So fuck you.
No.
I
Yeah,
just
don't-
think it's
just-
funny
just
how like
ignore 'em.
I think most people, if they get annoyed by one of us, they would just stop listening. But he's like, God, I just love Stu and Chitty so
I
much.
love Stu and Chinny so much. I'm willing to put up with this shithead from America.
2/3 of this show.
And to be fair, if you think you're getting 3 Brits, and you're gonna be disappointed here. Let's be
But it
honest.
is labelled
Yeah.
a UK-ish podcast, gaming
Yeah.
podcast.
Correct.
So it's not quite UK.
All I'm saying is I can feel for the guy.
Look, Jason in the chat says, "Look, Stu's always talking about his chef job baking potatoes."
Is he though?
No,
No, I'm not really, to be fair.
No.
Okay.
I don't talk. I don't
Okay,
talk about my
so,
job very
yeah.
often, do I? Really? I don't think I do.
No,
No.
no, you don't.
None of us do.
So
I mean,
thank-
once in a while.
Yeah.
Like I did this week because it was story time. I was just like, and it related to video games.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for your stuff.
Yes,
comments.
thank you for hating on Duke.
Yeah, thanks for hating.
If
on
you hate Duke, the only place we want to hear people hating on Duke is on
On
Discord or on
on
Spotify.
yeah.
If you hate Stu,
Spotify.
you need to go to Twitch. If you don't like
Yeah.
Chinny, go to our
Yeah.
Discord.
And
Apple-
let's,
Those are the
let's face it,
appropriate places to complain.
Let's
about
face it.
reviews for Chini.
there's no one's gonna comment about hating me. No, I don't think I've ever had anybody.
is there to
say-
hate?
No, I
Everyone
don't.
never
loves
tried to be
Chini. They all love
obnoxious,
him.
so-
No,
Yeah.
They all
great.
love Chini.
you know what could you do?
Okay. Well, I don't know what.
There's
we do
that. There's
next.
a
Oh,
one.
I
There's
know.
one listener there going, I've fucking hated him for years. I'm gonna write in.
Yeah, I fucking hate him.
Is it email
Okay.
time?
It's email time.
I'm
let's
having
do that.
fun. I think we should just talk about something else.
Is that
Can
it?
we? Can we?
That was the sound. Chinny had to talk over it though.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Chinny.
Can we talk about the snip?
The what?
The what?
The snip.
Well, having the snip,
Having
having
the
having
snip.
the old like stop the old swimmers swimming. Are you having? Have you had the snip or having the snip?
No, it's not wise to have the snip before what you want to be your last child to be born. Is it really?
If something were to go wrong, then you would want to be able to have it.
So the idea. I think I'm.
Yeah,
going
but
to,
I'm assuming you're considering having the snip. Is
I'm
this
not.
the thing?
I'm not considering, Stu. I'm gonna
You've
do
had
it.
the snip.
No, I'm doing it.
Oh, you're
I've had the
doing
snip.
it. Yeah, having the
Yeah,
snip.
I'm not. Should I? Shouldn't I? I'm like, cut the fucking thing off. And Mr. Chin,
Yes.
that's not how it
What,
works.
the whole
Well,
cock?
that's
You're
not
having the
exactly.
cock cut
That's
off?
what happened. That's
I
what
don't think
Jake
that's
said
how
on
it
Brooklyn
works.
Nine-Nine.
Mr.
It's
Chin,
not the
Mr.
actual
Chin,
thing.
That's not how it works, and we really
You've
appreciate
been
you.
barred for life from coming into this clinic
We-
because of your vast misunderstanding.
We
of
really
what this
appreciate
is.
you bringing in your own shears, but that's not how this works.
Cut it!
Cut it off.
Yeah, no, I don't think
Just
they
cut the
cut
whole
your
half,
cock
second,
off.
bottom half of my body
Yeah.
off. Just
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to piss for a chew.
Uh,
So
no, I
now-
highly recommend it.
have you done it?
Yeah.
You've done it.
We knew early on we didn't want the
Oh,
kids, so I was like,
wow.
take care of it.
Wow.
Stu,
Unless
did you
they
do
knew
it?
about-
Stu,
Have I done it?
Yeah.
No, I've never done it.
You've never done it. Is it because?
Nah.
He
You-
might decide he wants to have
Is it
another
because
kid. Let's
you're
see how Millie turns out.
Why have you
It's
never done it? Is it
unlikely now that Kay can get pregnant at 55.
yeah, fair enough.
you
But
know,
is it? Did you not do it because you didn't want another man near your balls because that's gay?
No,
That's why
I
I
mean,
did it.
no, pretty much.
That's what he did
Because
with
I'm
the
not
man
joking,
in the
right? One of the people that I play snooker with said,
No.
I don't want another bloke messing with my balls." And I'm
Oh,
like,
for
"Are
God's
you a
sake.
fucking idiot?" And he
No,
was like,
that's,
Yeah,
that's
you know
just
what?
the
My
wrong
favorite
way.
response to that, I heard this in response to something else the other day. If that's the only thing keeping you from being gay, guess what? You're gay.
"Yeah, that's right." That's like, but if he plays with my balls, I'll turn gay. I was like, "You're probably gay."
That's right. That's right. The man touching my ball.
That's
no
the
man's
person you're
touching
thinking
my
about.
balls.
So
It's
if-
weighing on your mind, clearly.
So if you get, and I really hope you don't, but if you get testicular cancer, like, you want the nurse to be female or you're just gonna die.
Yeah, not having no one feeling my balls.
Just cut him off.
Cut him off.
Fucking
Just chop
idiot.
them off along with my
That's
cock
not
when you do
gay.
the
I proper
vasectomy.
called
The
him out
real
on
man
it.
chops his nuts off.
Luckily, he was laughing at what I was saying. It's like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my
A
life.
real man
Yeah,
gives
it is.
himself I
Sure.
want to say vaccination.
Vasectomy.
Vasectomy, thank you.
Vasectomy.
Can't think of the
That's correct.
word. What am I, an English
The
teacher?
correct. Other than the snip, that is the
But, hey,
correct
Duke,
terminology.
you are, but you don't talk about it. Let's remember that.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
No
yes.
one talks about the
so
snip.
anyway,
So
right.
so
If you
so
snap his
so
yeah, no,
so
I
Duke,
don't
you
think there's
had
a
it.
downside except for the week of swelling and pain on your.
Yeah, Duke, you had it.
Yes.
There's never been a need for me to
No,
have
that's
it, is
fine.
the
That's
best
fine.
way to
I
say it.
mentioned it when I played poker this week, and I mentioned it to one of the guys at poker, and he was like, "Oh, have I got a story?" And he talked about how his bollocks basically just exploded. Right. And I was like,
Yeah, that's the guy. One of the guys at work had it done, and he did say it was quite uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah,
for,
I imagine it
a
is.
week or so.
so
Well,
I,
there's a difference
other
between
than
being
that-
uncomfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. Your balls exploding is a different matter.
Yeah, that's
So,
completely different.
So if people don't want to write in about video games and what they're playing, write in about if you've had the snip or not, and any
Let us know
stories.
if you've had the
If your
snip.
bollocks
Write
have
in about your
exploded.
scrotums
Yes.
or the scrotums of people you love. 'cause
And
not
I
everybody out
bet
there has it.
I'm willing
But
to
that's
bet
okay,
that
we
we're
still
going to
wanna hear-
have more messages about people's balls next week than video
Probably
games.
will.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Maybe we'll
I'll
have
have to
some
get a
more
sound
reviews
clip.
on Spotify about bollocks.
Bollocks.
You never know.
Never know.
Actual bollocks.
What am I saying? Get a sound clip. I've got a sound clip. Hello. Duh.
I'll have you.
Balls, balls, balls.
Wait, where is it? Oh, wait, it's here in the 30 Rock. Yeah.
Balls, 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 balls.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looking for a
Perfect
sound clip.
sound
Of course I
clip.
got one.
Of course you
Yeah.
got. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. That's okay.
Okay. That's
And I got
fine.
this.
Oh, hey, ginger balls.
I think
There
I
go.
just want
No,
this.
That's his brother.
That's
his
what I
brother.
just want this to be a safe
Pete,
space to talk about things like that. Is that okay?
No, I think it
Yeah,
is.
why
I
not?
think it is. Look, you should always touch yourself.
And
up
I
as
got
well.
this
Check
sound
for
clip.
lumps.
Help. Good.
Yeah, check for
Scrotal,
lumps, people. You know, don't be
Check for
don't
lumps.
be worried if a man's touching your balls. It doesn't
Mhm.
make you gay. It's all fine.
It's all fine. Yeah.
It's all
Now, if he
fine.
starts licking them, that's a different matter.
That
Nothing
is
wrong with
totally-
that.
Oh,
But
but even if there's mild fondling, that's probably wrong.
Yeah, that's wrong. Like, my doctor told me to take my trousers
But
off,
no judgment.
but I only went in there for a headache, so it was really odd.
That's right. That is also wrong.
Yeah.
That is also
I
wrong.
did it anyway.
Okay. First email.
So I
this
should
evening
play the
is from-
email sound again? Since
Yeah,
Chinny talked
no,
over
no,
it last
we're,
time?
We're
Okay.
happy that we know.
We know.
Okay.
Lee Griggs, and he says, businessman Bob.
Oh,
Bob,
okay.
he says, hi there, veteran gamers. Whilst listening, and I know I missed this one last week. It was the week before, wasn't it?
Oh.
When
I'm
Businessman Bob
sorry,
was
Stu.
on
I hate to cut you off, but I just can't let this pass. Stu Lecky in the chat said, I went for the snip. I was told I was not a good candidate for it. Who knew
Oh,
that was
what?
even a thing?
Oh, really?
I didn't know that was a thing. What does that mean? You
I
weren't a
didn't-
good
I
Like
didn't
candidate.
your
realise-
You
balls
better
were.
just-
Maybe
Yeah.
you got, maybe you
better
got
not
weird
cut your
with balls.
nuts.
You got weird balls.
Is it eligibility to have your
No,
balls?
I'm not
seen?
saying,
Yes,
Stu, that
Paul.
you've got weird balls, but I'm just thinking, is that a possibility that you've got weird? Like, is that
Maybe.
you know?
I don't know.
Maybe Stu's just
Because they ask you
maybe he's got
questions like
rugby-shaped balls.
they
or-
ask you
or
questions,
something.
don't they? Like,
I don't know. Funny
you know,
shape.
are you
yeah.
going to have a kid again? And they try and put
Yeah.
you off it. But I think if you're over 35, they don't give a shit. They're like, just cut, like, who gives a shit? But if you're under 35,
Well, and
They
When
say
they were like, "Are you sure you don't want kids?" I'm like, "Trust me, we do." They were like, "All right, fine." Jesus Christ, this guy does not want kids.
Mind you, that's
I
what
got
happens when you
150
go when
kids
you're
coming through
22.
my classroom every 2 days.
Yeah.
That's enough kids for me. Because I'm a teacher.
I say, dude. They don't normally get 22-year-olds in asking for it, though, do they? You know what I mean?
I know I wasn't in my. No, I was in my 30s.
you wasn't in your 30s.
I was in my 30s.
You wasn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you was in your thing.
That's pretty young.
I was trying to
30s.
say like, no, I wasn't in my 20s, but it was. Must have been early 30s too, because I knew early on. I was like, no, ain't no fucking
No,
kids
I don't do
happening.
that. Yeah.
Fair
Barely take
enough.
care of myself, as
That's
Jen
fine.
Kirkman said.
Yeah.
All
that
right,
is-
email.
that
Go
is
ahead. Let's
also
have
true.
the email.
I don't know.
Sorry
I
for
forgot
calling.
what I was reading now. Anyway, he says,
He doesn't
"Hi
even-
there, veteran gamers. Whilst listening to last
Hi.
week's show, I couldn't help but notice that businessman Bob's voice and Eric's voice
Yeah.
sound more and more similar these days.
Yeah.
I also
the
find
fuck are you
it
talking about?
strange."
First of all, first someone's complaining that I'm too obnoxious. Now someone says I am businessman Bob. What the fuck are you talking
I know
about?
what's
I
going on
know.
there. Yeah.
That is offensive.
I also find it strange that they are never in the same room at the same time. I was
Yeah.
wondering if he will ever hear a debate between them one
Told
day.
you about
what do you
that.
think?
No, because the one time I had diarrhea, the other time the dog had diarrhea, and I had to clean it up. And then there was that
Diarrhea.
time when I wasn't on the show.
No.
When
it's-
you're sliding in
Perfectly-
a third and you're slipping out a turd, diarrhea.
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 Yeah, it is weird that you're always absent. I don't know what to say really. It's just.
Well, now you're going to be telling
Just
me
one
that
of them
Peter
things.
Parker and Spider-Man are the same person, or Clark
Exactly.
Kent and
Mm.
Superman,
We all
or
know
something.
that's
What the
not
fuck,
true.
man? Bruce Wayne and Batman. Come on.
Ah,
Come on.
Come on, people.
Go.
Come on.
People.
Come on.
Next email is in from John Collins, and he says,
Yay.
"Cozy gaming is a state of mind."
Okay.
So he says,
In the
"Cozy
past,
gaming,
talked
or
about- Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we talked about cozy.
Or as
gaming,
I like to call it, comfort gaming. Yeah, if you like, and if you don't like, well, it's up to you. Your own decisions. Yeah. So, I've been in a pretty funny mood when it comes to gaming. I feel like newer games have a lot of bloat. And well, that's been a feature creep thing for years, hasn't it? Like how many
You ain't
icons
lying.
can we put on a map? And unnecessary things that just pad the game
Jimmy
out
likes
and it's
to-
not needed, in my opinion. I tried to play some of that Starfield game, and the amount of menus laid upon menus laid upon menus. If you try to fast travel from Neon City to New Atlantis, for example, you go to the menu, go to the galaxy map, it auto zooms into the planet Voil Alpha Planet, then you have to press B on the controller, which takes you to the Voil
Yes.
system. Then you have to
No
press
doubt.
B again to look
I
at the
hear ya.
galaxy map. Then you have to
yes.
scroll. Wait a minute, it's not finished yet. And then you have to scroll and find the bastard place you're looking for.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
in this
You
example,
can
the Alpha
get there
Centauri
quickly through
system,
the quest menu. And the other point is, look, it's a Galaxy video game. Like that, what's the way around that?
not have all that shit that you don't need. Is how you do
But,
that.
but I'm saying though, like people.
Did you? Well,
want to-
did you have all that in Mass Effect? I don't think so.
yeah, but there isn't a lot of
And how old
openness
is that
in Mass
game?
Effect in that sense. Like you couldn't go to any planet you wanted in Mass Effect.
I just think you're trying to defend a game that's undefendable. Anyway,
I'm just trying to defend this one part of the game that I don't see a way around. If you're gonna have the map in No Man's Land or No Man's Sky works pretty much the same way.
it's not even finished. It's not even finished. It says in this example,
I
the
know.
Alpha
Okay,
Centauri
okay.
system. Press A on that, then find the planet Jemison, then press A on that, then find the landing zone, and then press A on that.
Okay, fair
Yay,
enough.
I finally arrived walking around the city I needed to go to. Thank God for that. Yeah, I agree. That's why I stopped playing it. Too many menus, too many loading screens, crap navigations in cities. No,
Well, they fixed
However-
that since you played it, though.
I guess, but they should have bloody fixed it before they
Mm.
released the bloody game.
Are we complaining about the game that is now or the game that was? Because we're gonna talk about the game that
Well,
was. We can talk about.
It's still
Till
crap now,
Cyberpunk.
to be fair. It's not
You
any
haven't
better.
played it. What are you
Cyberpunk-
talking about?
Cyberpunk is fucking.
It had problems
fucking
when it
out.
came out. It
It
had
had
problems
but
when it
it's
came out. That's all
but
I'm saying.
not with interface though. That's never
You're
changed.
right, it
The
wasn't with the
mechanics of the
interface.
game are the same. It had
Sorry, I
glitchiness
brought it
going
up.
on.
Yes.
So
you're right.
it's not even a comparison. Fucking,
Okay.
they're talking of planets. Cyberpunk and Starfield are on completely different planets, and one's a nice, brilliant
See what
place to
you
be,
did
and the
there.
other one's a bit shit.
Okay.
However, I need to get this rant off because listen, I'm suffering here, so you all have to suffer too. deal with it, right? Okay. If you're
Okay.
encumbered, a game mechanics which I fucking hate, you have to slowly walk back to your ship.
Or you
get
can
into the
drop something.
cockpit.
You don't have to carry
What if
everything.
you want to keep? What if you want to keep everything you've got?
What? That's not the nature of looting
Or-
games.
Or
Give it to a companion.
don't. I'm with him on this. I am with him on this.
What the
But-
fuck? So you
Well,
don't want
okay.
weight limits ever in a game where you have an inventory?
Right. Okay. Let's hear him out first before we make an opinion on it. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So you have to slowly walk back to your ship, get into the cockpit seat. Once
Yeah.
in the seat, you have to lift off, but then you have to get the long animation cutscene of the ship taking off into space. Then you can fast travel. Have to go through all the menus like I previously stated, but then you get a long ass animation of traveling in warp speed. Then it puts you into
is
outer
long, I
space
agree.
view of the world you just got to. Then you have to go into the planet menu and then find the landing zone where you can get out of the seat before you can walk around the planet. And there's no need for that.
I mean, look, you want to be able to travel more quickly between places. I'm with you. You think there's too many menus? Fine. I agree. I would like there to be fewer menus in Starfield. I can't dispute that. But when you get into your ship, there's a locker. You can put some stuff in your locker, can't you? You can give
Yes.
some stuff to your companion. Like, I don't understand the complaint about you move slow if you're over encumbered. Like, that's just a thing in games.
I guess. Anyway,
Anyway,
I decided to play a few older games instead. I downloaded Fallout 3. I love that game.
classic. You lost me and then you got me again.
Started a new game, made my way to Megaton, really enjoyed being in that world again. Less bloat, perfectly happy playing it. I do struggle with the Pip-Boy menu from time to time, but not as bad as I've just described with Starfield.
Yeah. Certainly a lot less less bulky than Starfield. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I also downloaded the original Assassin's Creed, started a new game, made my way to Damascus, climbing all the towers, synchronizing the viewpoints, eagle diving into the hay bales, really loving it. Really simple gameplay, really fantastic. Love that game. I know people prefer Assassin's Creed 2 over 1, but I love playing it, and who's going to stop me? No, it's fine. The thing about Assassin's Creed, the original, it was so simplistic, wasn't it, in some respects, and so streamlined.
I don't even remember the first one, to be honest. I'll take your word for it.
It's not good. It wasn't as good as I mean, I'm going to say what he's just said, really. It
Second
wasn't as
one was
good as 2 for me. And I don't think 2 overcomplicated it. It just made it better. It just, built on
What
that
the difference between
foundation.
Assassin's Creed 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was yeah, but it basically just improved on everything. There was talking
And
about
wasn't 2 open in a way that 1 wasn't?
there was a lot of openness about it, but there was a lot of bloat in it as well. Like we're talking about bloat. Yeah, there was a lot of bloat in Assassin's Creed 1 and like unnecessary. They sort of just streamlined it all.
Yeah, they did. They made it a lot better, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also, I downloaded Call of Duty 2, the 2005 Xbox 360 game. It's currently on sale on Xbox for $7.49, which I know is expensive for a 20-year-old game. But you can't put a price on nostalgia. Such a good game, by the way, Call of Duty 2.
It is
so
a classic.
I originally borrowed this game from a friend back in the day, got all the achievements, which is basically finish the game on the hardest difficulty, veteran mode. It took me about 2 weeks to finish it. When I handed him the game back at school, he told me I could keep it longer if I wanted to get all the achievements, and I told him I already got all the achievements. He couldn't
I got them
believe it.
already, so fuck you.
He couldn't get past the Soviet Union campaign on veteran himself. He told all his mates, and one of the teachers that was a big gamer and was known as a Call of Duty legend. Oh, amazing. I have finished all of the Call of Duty games on veteran difficulty, and that is my proudest gaming
Damn.
achievements.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I used to do that,
that's
and
pretty cool.
then I stopped.
Anyway, I have a second Xbox Live account, and now I'm going through Call of Duty 2 again on veteran, just to see if I've still got it.
Still got
I'm
it.
loving it.
Yeah, Call of Duty 2.
There was a lot.
There's a post
There was
office
a lot of
in
grenade
Call.
spamming.
No,
wasn't
that's
there?
that's that's Call of Duty 3. No, that's World at War. World
No,
at
there
War's
was
got the
grenade
grenade.
spamming
No,
in that as well. I
World,
remember.
World at War. There's a post office level where you have to raid this post office, and it's oh my god. I remember that in Call of Duty 2 being just awful. Yeah, so enjoy that. Yeah.
So he says, I really enjoy playing it again. I know it's really hard with all the grenade spamming. Oh, I just said that. Did I just say that? I think I
Yeah, but
just
he's
said
wrong,
that.
though. He's wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's
It's you, Chitty. For once, you are wrong.
World at War had the worst one.
He's playing it now and saying
World
there's
of War had
grenade
the worst.
spamming.
Cool.
That doesn't mean there isn't any in COD 2.
There was loads of grenade spamming in COD 2 on Veteran. I remember.
You didn't play
that. No, I didn't. I feel like Bruce Willis in Die Hard 2 when they're throwing grenades into the cockpit. I remember that meme on Call of Duty 4, grenade of grenade warfare or something like that. I know most people won't consider playing Call of Duty 2 on veteran difficulty a cozy game, but I'm loving it and it feels cozy to me, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
But cozy gaming is a state of mind, and that's why I prefer to call it comfort gaming, if you like. But I'm telling you now, this is the happiest I've been in gaming for a long time. So different games for different needs. Really loving going back to these older titles and having fun. And when the fun stops, stop. See you later, John Collins.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
That's
Appreciate
good.
that. I like the idea of calling it comfort gaming because comfort is a much more abstract concept. The term cozy, like if for most people, you imagine a big overstuffed chair with a duvet and a cup of tea steaming and a fire next to it. That's cozy. Most people are going to say that's cozy.
I think people
Now, hang on a
associate.
second. Let me finish my point, though. Hang on a second. Wait. Because if you had an iron chair with spikes coming into the back of you when you sit in it, with razor blades on the butt area, and then like an ice storm next to it, nobody's going to call that cozy. But you
It
could
sounds
find
cozy to me.
in that. And so I'm saying is the cozy in a cozy game, I think, is something that is generally to be more universal in that there's no killing involved, there's no pressure, there's no time, you don't have to be stealthy. You know what I mean? That's the thing I think that is evoked by the word cozy, and I like to keep that for cozy games that are like actually cozy.
I think I think it came from sort of like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing, which
Yeah.
would qualify as that kind of like there's no conflict and that kind of thing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's
And
what
I
I
mean,
think.
you know,
of
in
as
the
a
mines in Stardew Valley, there's a little bit of fighting, but it's not like.
Okay. Next email this evening is from Jason. And he says, Project Rewrite Reality. He says, hey, veterans and ideology-filled Wikipedia writers, how it be?
Yeah.
Have any of you uncovered anything odd concerning Wikipedia this week? I saw a bunch of Marios hanging out at the park. If you go to GameStop on 10th dressed as Mario, you receive a discount. Yes, this is true. But if you read it on Wikipedia, it may be false. They say a lot of shit on Wikipedia, so I've heard. Anyway, big Mario discounts on the Nintendo store right now. As for high scores, the Gallaghers, we hold the world record for the biggest family reunion in history, shooting to beat the record next year. Suck it, Mario. I was reading the book of Baltimote, or Ballymote. What the hell's Ballymote? Book of Ballymote. You know what this is?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
The manuscript, it contains loads of references to the Odyssey and Jason and the Argonauts. I can't wait to see this Nolan Odyssey. Also, Project Hail Mary is going to be great. Good book as well. But this, though, Project Helix is going to compete with the Steam Machine. I've already said this this week. Stu, unless they announce the Motherload half-death. I don't know what that means. But Nintendo suing the US government over tariffs, that was the news this week, until I saw a plate full of brain cells playing Doom, End Times veterans. Yeah, did you see this?
No.
Did you see this?
What
so
is it? What?
They basically had some brain cells in a Petri dish, and they trained the brain cells to play Doom. So just a bunch of brain cells.
Oh, I did see this because
Doom.
I did see
This
this.
is on The Simpsons, man. I knew scientists wasted their lives, but geez.
I did see this because the brain cells then left a Steam review saying it was total shit.
Yeah, so it was a bit shit.
Get good, 6'7", skibbity.
Well, there you go. Brain cells playing Doom.
Nice.
P.S. How do you bake your potatoes, Stu? Jason. Well, I'll tell you how I bake my potatoes, Jason. I spray a bit of olive oil on the baked potato. I stick it in a Ninja for an hour on bake, and they come out perfect.
An hour?
So there you go. An hour.
So
Hour
you have
on
to
bake.
decide an hour ahead of time. Like, I want a baked potato. I'm gonna set it
Yeah,
up
yeah,
now.
yeah. Stick it in
Jesus
there. They come
Christ,
out
man. I'm
really
lucky.
crispy.
You know what? Kraft mac and
Perfect.
cheese. Waiting for that shit to boil. Like, fuck off, man. I don't have time for that.
Well, if you know you're
That's how
having a baked
impatient I
potato
was.
at dinner time, you stick it in at 11, don't you? Whatever. It's a problem.
I'm not trying to think that far ahead.
And
man.
forget about
I
about
don't
it.
think
You
about
forget
food
about
until
it
it's
till
time to
it
eat.
beeps.
Well, you don't want to. Okay, until it beeps. I was gonna say you don't want to forget about your oven being on.
No, till it beeps.
Hey, I found the sound clip. Maybe. Play. Why isn't it playing? Fucking Yarn. Since when is Yarn not a reliable website?
I know, it hates you. Okay. So that's it for email. So thank you, people, for emailing.
Thank you,
in, and
Jason.
now we
I don't
just-
know why you were rage baiting me about GameStop on Wikipedia, but I did find this. On June 5th, 2025, this is on Wikipedia. It's got sources to The Verge and GameSpot. On June 5th, 2025, a GameStop store in Staten Island, New York had stapled pre-order receipts to the boxes of Nintendo Switch 2 consoles for release day customers. Due to the way the console was packed near the front of the box, the staples were able to puncture the screens. GameStop immediately replaced the afflicted units and later held an auction for the stapler and the stapled console, since repaired, to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. That's kind of cool. It's a good way to deal with it. Still
you
not
go.
buying their fucking stock, though. That's ridiculous. According to the GameStop official Instagram, if you visit GameStop while dressed as Mario on Tuesday, March 10th, you'll get a $5 store credit. So, Chinny, if you still have those Mario costumes from your stag do,
I do.
you put on like 3 of those and be like, "Give me 15
Well,
bucks. Just hand it to
I've
me."
got
in
a
cash."
Princess Peach one, so I should have more money.
Yeah,
Well, let's
yeah.
see how much of a discount
Actually,
you get for that.
It's not true because I lost the dress to that Princess Peach.
Aw, jeez.
Did you? How?
on the night.
Did you?
I walked back to the hostel in my boxers.
I do not
Wow.
remember that.
No,
That's a
you
sign
wasn't
of
with
good
me.
respect.
I don't
You
remember.
wasn't with me.
That's
You
funny.
must have wasted. Oh wait,
me,
no,
me and
jeez.
Marsh was walking back. He was fully dressed as Mario. I was in my boxers and a wig. And
That's brilliant.
I
You
thought, well,
had done some things together.
I thought
He was
if I
checking
ke-
you out for a
I
vasectomy.
thought if I keep the wig on, people will know that it's part of a stag do. But if I just wear my boxers, people
Sure.
just sort of think
Yeah, I
that I'm
think you're
mental.
just a bit weird.
And I made a note of like I need to stick with somebody because I can't just walk around in my boxers. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Good idea.
yeah, and then a policeman pulled over while Marshy was thrown up by this wall, and just went
Aw.
ha 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 Mario and took a picture of him and then just drove off.
Took a
That's
picture
hilarious.
to protect, serve, and take pictures of
Yeah,
people
I
puking their
just didn't
guts.
give a
out.
shit. Didn't give
Well,
a
at least
shit.
he's not in America. He would have shot him.
Yeah. No, he's white, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny
we
'cause,
have
police kill unarmed black men all the time and get away with it.
we have
Sorry, we
got
have
a
what?
speak
True.
pipe.
Speak
Let's
pipe?
do the speak
Okay,
pipe.
great. Here we go.
Type. It's the way to leave a message for us.
I never. This is so stupid. There's an AI overview of every email now when you open it on Gmail. Stuart forwarded a speak pipe notification about a new voice message. Fuck off.
Yeah, I didn't upgrade, so I don't get that.
Well, that's probably smart. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't.
setting
Sticking with the
sound
old.
levels. Saint Diesel sent us a speak pipe. This is number 822 for those of you who are keeping track.
Lovely.
And this one is called Outside the Plastic Box. And it goes a little something like this. Hit it.
Ekans, Mewtwo, Charizard, Bulbasaur. Hey, veteran gamers. If you had any idea what I was just talking about there,
Pokemon.
you probably had some interaction with the Pokemon video game franchise.
Hey, how do you get 10,000 Pikachu on one bus?
Your Pokemon.
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 Ah.
But I believe the latest version of Pokemon Pokepier, has just been released, and it's been getting good reviews.
Mm.
It's not a game series I've ever really been interested in. I've never played any Pokemon games. It's never really appealed to me, but I was reading that the Pokemon franchise is the most successful money-making franchise in video game history and one of the biggest earners in entertainment history, never mind video games. Of course, there's been lots of things released around it. There's been films, TV series,
cards.
soundtracks, lots of
Colostomy
clothing
bags.
with the Pokemon brand on. And of course, the very expensive, or at least sometimes very expensive, Pokemon cards, the trading series, and sometimes going for tens, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds. But
Crazy.
simple
crazy.
question for this week: other than the video game itself, which game, franchise, or character have you bought things for the most? And what I mean by that is clothing with the brand on, or the game on, or the character. Have you bought soundtracks? Have you bought DVDs? Have you watched them on streaming service? You know, the sort of thing I'm talking about. So which character, game, or franchise have you interacted with most outside of the video game? And I'll leave it at that for this week. Until next time.
I can't decide if it's Myst or Fallout. I bought I haven't really bought much of any of them, but I did buy the Fallout 3 Special Edition, which came with this little guy.
Yeah.
Bobblehead Joe, and the lunchbox. And most of the time, people say, a lot of people I teach with, because I'm a teacher,
Yeah,
the
Dave,
people
you
I
never
teach
mentioned
with-
you're a teacher before.
I know, right? It's crazy. The people I teach, some people will be like, oh, I love your little lunchbox. I used to have a Snoopy lunchbox, or, whatever. Like, they just like the fact that it's a metal lunchbox. And I'll always say, like, yeah, I found it in a ruined house in the Mojave Wasteland. And they're like, what? Really?
No, it's brilliant.
And I'm waiting for, someone who knows Fallout, right, to get it or something. Anyway, so I just found out that I have this one class where there's a special education assistant in, and she just recently was like, oh, I've been playing Fallout 3. And I'm like, oh, Fallout 3? I have a Vault-Tec lunchbox. And I showed it to her. She's like, oh my God, that's so cool. So, yeah, that's something. But then Myst, I don't have a Fallout tie. I do have a Myst tie. It's not an official Myst tie because they don't sell ties, but I did put a screenshot of Myst on a tie and buy that through Zazzle.com. So I have that, and I bought the Myst book. I can go show you.
You bought with the screen, with this video screen.
It's not charged, so you probably wouldn't show up, but you can see the Myst book right here.
You need
and
to
then
have
you
that
open
on
it,
charged at
and,
all times.
It's not charged, so it's not doing anything.
You
It's
need
just
to,
me
you
waving
need to
it
charge
around.
it at all times, Duke.
I guess so.
Yeah,
It's been a
good
while
enough.
since anyone's at all interested in seeing it. So, but I'll charge it. Why not? It's a cool book. I mean, it's just cool to have a Myst book. Yeah. So anyway,
I myself have never bought anything really game related. The only stuff I've got is stuff we've got from EGXs that we've been to, or Eurogamers.
Yeah.
So that's the only gaming stuff. But I've never actually purchased a
No,
special
'cause you're
edition.
cool.
I don't think
Helmet.
of anything.
'Cause you're
or-
cool, is
No,
that why?
nothing. I'm just
No, that-
don't buy into all that plastic shit that you don't need.
Because you're cool, right?
Okay, buying
Doesn't
new
feel-
turntables every other
This,
week, and
this is my
3DSs
favorite.
and
This is my favorite thing. You'll probably not be able to see this
headset.
because it'll all be blurry or whatever.
Oh, you little
So this is
hitman.
my favorite.
We
thing.
got that from an EGX, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Little mini hitman with his guns and everything. It's super cool.
That's been there for
So that's
years.
that's the coolest thing I've got, and it just sits on my desk, along with Saints Row bobblehead. So there you go.
You
Got
got some
him.
things, but you didn't buy 'em.
And Sackboy,
Ah,
little Sackboy. Here. So he's very sad, by the way. It's sad
he looks
Sackboy.
very sad.
He is sad.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the only gaming paraphernalia I have. And I had some little Nightmare stuff, but they've disappeared since I moved stuff. So I had two little Nightmares figures, but they've gone.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's all I've got gaming related.
That's
Because I'm cool.
Yeah, you're cool. Mario is probably my answer. Probably. I don't buy lots of Mario things, but I bought a couple of Mario plushies for the kids. Yeah, so Mario, I think.
I have now plugged in the Myst book.
Good. Should always.
We're
be
going
on
to get
charge.
to see it.
everyone know, Okay. No, you probably won't. It's not going to be ready anytime soon.
Oh, take about
Sorry,
20
Mario
minutes.
plushies, right, Chinny? You got that helmet, the Halo helmet. Where'd you get that?
Yeah,
I got
Halo,
a
Halo.
buy in Halo 3, and that it serves as a
okay.
reminder to never get stupid shit.
To
ever
never
again.
buy plastic shit.
Never buy something day one.
Yeah, it's kind of like just a little reminder of like, yeah, you bought that, remember that, and then it's dumb. Like, as soon as I
Yeah.
bought it, I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I keep it there as a little memento.
There you go. So that's it, I think. I don't think we really... I mean, I've watched the Fallout TV show. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
outside
and you
of the
like
game,
it?
I
Season
guess.
2, thumbs up.
I've not got season 2, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
But,
Well,
yeah,
season
I've
1
watched
was
season
good.
one.
I liked season 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched
Yeah.
it, and then we canceled our Prime Video because we were done with it. But at some point, we'll probably get it to watch season 2. Use
Yeah.
a different email.
So there you
and
go.
just get that free month.
Yeah, just do that. It'll be fine.
Yeah, why not?
Or just, speak to a dude in a pub car park and get a dodgy stick. That's what you
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, Jeff Bezos don't need no more money. He should just give it free.
Yeah, he's
If you've ever
freaking
bought a Fallout
loaded.
game, here's a month of free.
Loaded
Amazon.
he is.
Anyway, do we have any other stuff to do? Any other community things?
No, that's it. I think time for some shout outs and get the hell out of here.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
Shout out. I'm just going to shout out. We've had quite a busy chat today. So, it's quite
yeah, we
nice to see
have.
loads of people chatting
Thanks,
in the
chat
chat.
people. Yeah.
So, Stu Lecky, Jason, who else had Soul Brother, Mr. Nightlaw. Who else has
Yeah.
been in the chat? There's been quite a few people anyway.
That's
There's
it.
people in the chat.
Yeah, we appreciate you
thanks.
stopping by.
Appreciate for
rock.
that. Positive or negative, if you're hating on Duke and you're leaving comments on Spotify, that's fine. As long as you don't hate on
That's
me, I don't
fine.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Haters gonna hate. Players
Haters
gonna
gonna
play.
hate.
I'm very
I'm just gonna
sensitive,
shake,
so
shake, shake,
please don't hate
shake
on
it
me.
up. Shake it up.
So,
Heartbreakers gonna break.
Wow.
Yeah, I can see what he's talking about,
Chinny.
actually.
I know
right.
he's not enamoring himself to anyone, is he doing that? That's what I'm saying.
Heartbreakers gonna break.
No, he's not helping himself.
I'm going to shout out the Patreons that support the show. So they are Anthony Stevens, Josh Peace, Seth McNitt, Value, Sean Thiel, Dan Fletcher, Adam Birmingham, Armar Parvez, Matt Nation, Robert Wilcox, Jake Peterson, Nigel, the Strutmeister General. Thank you.
We love you. Thanks for
are.
helping us keeping the lights on.
Yeah.
If anybody out there wants to give us some money, you can go to patreon.com/veterangamers maybe. I don't know.
Probably that.
Do a search
Or-
for Veteran
or-
Gamers UK. You can find us.
Or I can just give you my bank account details and you can just wire that money straight over. It's
Yeah, you
absolutely
can do that
fine.
as well.
Like
yeah.
account details and sort code. Someday we'll have a website and then we'll just read that off. But for now, our
Yeah.
email address is what is it?
VG Podcast UK
Yeah, VG Podcast UK at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
There you go. If you
Yeah.
want to send a speak pipe, we love those. Just do a search for Speak Pipe Veteran Gamers
Speakpipe
UK
Veteran Gamers.
Yeah, you'll find it.
and join our Discord. The invite is
Discord.
I don't know.
Discord.
Just
I don't
do
know.
a search on Discord for Veteran
Discord.
Gamers UK. It's fun stuff over there. I was.
There's
they-
loads going
we didn't talk
on.
about the news that Marathon came out. Oh my god!
Well,
Apparently there was a demo during
it's
Next
yeah,
Fest. How did I
yeah,
miss that?
It's coming out, but also it's probably going to get closed down soon.
Really? Why?
Well, have you heard all this stuff about is it Highgate? Highgate? Stu, do you know about this?
Highgate? No, what is Highgate?
So basically,
Don't know. Tell me more. I may have done.
all right. A bonus news section here. So, Highgate is a game that was made by the people that made Apex Legends. Now, they were going to shadow drop it, meaning they were just going to release it and say, here it is, you can play it, which is exactly what they did with Apex Legends, and that was a success. However, Jeff Keighley said, why don't you feature it as we've got one more thing on my award show? They did that, and because no one knew what the game was, it was a backlash because people were like, I don't want this as my one more thing. I want the new Elder Scrolls game, whatever. So they immediately started hating the game, and then now it's been announced that Highgate is going to stop. And Marathon is a very similar game to Highgate, and people are saying that the same thing could happen to Marathon.
Stu Lecky's saying it's High Guard.
High Guard, sorry, it's whatever. It's the stupid name for whatever stupid video game this is. Right, go.
So people are gonna demand that Marathon go away because.
So, yeah, I think there is now a culture. There's a few things happening here. So there's large investors, like Chinese investors, Saudi investors, invested in video games, and they don't.
Yes.
They don't. You could sort of say the same things happening with sports watching, where they don't really care about trying and failing that much, because they're quick to shoot it down. Right? They're like, we'll try 10 of them, and then, if one succeeds, then fuck it. Right. So. The impact that has is great because there's many people jobs, but also gaming, as we know, doesn't quite work like that. For example, Sea of Thieves didn't find its audience straight away. It took a while. Even things like PUBG, came from different things that took a while to take off. And one of the biggest ones which there's a chap who plays snooker. He's only a young chap. He's about 21, and he still plays Rainbow Six Siege. And again, Rainbow Six Siege was a game that came out, people liked it, but it wasn't this huge success that it is today.
Yeah.
So that sort of mentality of just releasing a game, it's been 2 weeks and no one cares about it. But also the other thing that's going on is people are sort of like going Concord 2. So Concord was a game that came out and went away very quickly because it lacked traction. So you've got the investors going, well, it isn't making money immediately, so dump it.
Right.
And also the culture of calling out another failure when they're not getting the game that they want, whether that be a linear story game or
the reason
the
Marathon
next
caught my
multiplayer.
eye is because the original Marathon,
Yeah.
we played in the computer lab when I went to college. So I'm talking about like 30 years ago nostalgia.
Yes.
So I just didn't know it was a thing. And I wasn't as crazy about Marathon as other people were. And it looks like it's a very different game, obviously. But
Yeah,
but
it is Bungie, so it's coming with.
it is Bungie. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
coming
exactly. They
with
know what people are
credibility, and
connected
also
to if they have a connection to
you
this
could
from back
also
in the
like
day.
Destiny didn't have like a flying start. Do you know what I mean? Like you know, Destiny didn't have a flying start because they made a second one, but and also you've got this. Sony made this claim a year or two ago that they're going to double down on, what's it, live service games is what they call them, because everybody wants the cash cow. Everybody wants to make the cash cow, and the investors want that. The big companies want that, but
but those are a lot more likely to go away quickly because you have to maintain servers in a way you don't if you just make a regular game.
A few people have said like High Guard doesn't have there's not the market for it, but which I don't buy because
there's a market for flubby nubbies. Peggle sim.
It's if the game is good enough, like Arc Raiders, like there wasn't a market for Arc Raiders until there was, so like I don't buy it. I think
markets are often made.
I think if a game comes out, a live service game comes out, and it's not a hit. Maybe it does need to. I'm not saying High Guard wouldn't have been a big hit, and from what I heard, it was okay. It was and is it's still around. It is a good game, and a lot of people had fun with it. And I think Marathon is a good game, but it's just that like we're sacrificing all these developers, all the people that work on it, work really hard on it, really passionate about it, spent years doing it. They're just getting dumped on because the game doesn't succeed straight away. So it's a big impact on the gaming industry, and I think it's a bit of a problem. But I don't know how it's going to go away really.
So High Guard is definitely going away then.
I heard a show with credible sources talking about it. Yeah, they're a journalist.
That's fine. It's free. It looks interesting. I kind of want to try it, but
yeah,
if it's going away, maybe I shouldn't bother.
Yeah, because the latest sort of trend, the one at the moment, is extraction shooters, isn't it? Like that's kind of like the big thing. And I think
described as a PvP raid shooter.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sort of a Destiny like. I think it's a bit of everything. High Guard. I think it has a bit of extraction, a little bit.
It just seems crazy to me to have this game has a lot in it. It looks good.
Yeah.
And for them to be like,
but also it wasn't helped by the fact that it was the one more thing in the Game Awards, and that led to a lot of hate towards.
Shit about where it shows up in the Game Awards.
I'm not saying it's right, Duke. I'm just saying that. Like,
I know. I don't understand why people get mad about
that because they wanted, Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, I want Elder Scrolls 6 too, but who gives it? That doesn't make this game bad.
Can we just say as well, by the way, this kind of extraction shooter thing, from what I can remember, and maybe I'm wrong, but kind of originated in the Dark Zone in the Division when that came out. That was kind of where it kind of came from. This sort of go and loot and then get out.
Before that was like that, but
yeah. That's the first one I remember.
Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov, isn't that the basic idea?
No, that was after the original Division. That came out.
Yeah, but I think
was it really?
I think Tarkov might have been before it.
Now I have to know.
Yeah, find out. But Tarkov, the problem with Tarkov was like it was ridiculously hard, and I think games
you can't escape from Tarkov. It's not like you do a round and then get out.
I think the idea was that I think Hunt made it a little bit more accessible, and then Arc Raiders kind of came along and sorted it out. But there's been a few more since then. But yeah, everybody's looking just for the next thing, the next live service game that can be rinsed, and
Okay, Tarkov is 2025. What's the one I'm thinking of? There was an earlier
It's
one. a
definitely not
Chernobyl.
that because
No, but there was a Chernobyl
no, but
video
that wasn't. Yeah, but that wasn't a get the loot and
one that just had the
escape from
sequel recently.
Yeah, but that was Shadow of Chernobyl,
What was
wasn't a
Shadow of Chernobyl.
Yeah, but that wasn't a get the loot and get out.
No, you're
That
thinking of
was
Stalker.
a-
You're thinking of Stalker.
No,
You're thinking of Stalker.
no, Stalker was just like a big RPG set around Chernobyl, and you were
non-linear storyline.
yeah, it was just like a story game.
Okay, fair.
I played a lot of it, so I know. Whereas the Dark Zone in the Division was that sort of get the loot and then get extracted. So that's
I guess they talk about it taking place in the zone. So, I guess maybe the
you're,
word-
you're like Escape from Tarkov. It says initial release is 2025, but it was sort of early access 2017. So I think it is the one you're thinking of. Dude. Yeah.
Okay. Because the Division came out in 2016, so even then, Stu's right.
It's that sort of thing of like everybody sort of gets the same idea at the same time. You know when you when you got like Deep Impact and what's the other fucking stupid film about meteor?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Armageddon.
The other
You know, like
Armageddon.
so like everything comes out at the same time. Everybody makes the same sort of thing, and it's kind of that with the extraction shit. You know, like, and everybody sort of gets roughly the same idea. So I don't know. Yeah, it's sad that these games are getting shat on and not given enough time, but you know. I don't buy like there's not a market for it. I just think like, hey, if the game's good, like people will play it, and if it's not a success straight away, it doesn't mean it wouldn't have been a success. But it's just they're not given a chance.
Highguard is shutting down the 12th of March.
Yeah, they're not given a chance. You know what I mean? It's like they're like those turtles that are born on the beach and they have to run for the ocean. Like they're just like fucking dead.
Like,
that
what
is
the fuck? These things blow over. Trolls get bored, man. If you were to leave it for 6 months at least, and pack it with good stuff, I just can't imagine being a developer on this, putting 3 years of your life into it, 24 hours a day during crunch, and then they're like, a bunch of trolls hate it on Steam. We're pulling the plug. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, didn't give it a
crazy.
chance. They don't give them a chance.
I know that's
They're
how
sent out to
capitals
die,
work
aren't
these
they?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's like people in Rocket League. If 30 seconds into the match, you get scored on once and they just rage quit. It's like, learn some coping skills.
Yeah. Nope. No coping skills.
Nope. This is a capitalist version of rage quitting. That's what this is.
It is. It really is. It's ridiculous. I think
Right.
Bob would be
We do need to get the hell out of here. So, Chinny, any shout-outs?
Thank you very much, love.
I did the Patreon, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke, anything else from you?
I'll shout
Anyone
out
else?
Amar and GH Rocker, everyone listening, everybody who's got in touch. Thank you to St. Diesel for the speak pipe and Jason Galahar and the other people who emailed us. I can't remember their names, but we love you. And if you haven't ever been in touch, please do so. We'd love to hear from you. So holler at your boys.
Yeah, that reminds me. I have a massive shout out to Almar because he sent me 2 codes for View Cinema. So he sent me 2 free codes to go to the movies.
Nice.
And me and my friend Sean are going watching The Bride. I'm not sure this is a great idea, but we're going to go watch The Bride. We're going to give it a go.
The Bride? What's the fuck?
I've heard of it. What is
The Bride. See, this is the problem with The Bride. So it's Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah, Maggie Gyllenhaal and Jake's in it.
Yeah,
I
and
saw
it's
him talking
basically a
about it.
reworking of The Bride of Frankenstein, but done in a
Right. Yeah, that looks
natural-born killers stroke Bonnie and
Yeah.
Clyde style.
Is that the one with Christian Bale? Is that the Christian Bale one?
It is.
Yeah, Christian.
So
Yeah,
it's a bit of a mixed bag of reviews. Some are saying it's fine, others are saying it's terrible. So I guess we'll see. And if it's for free, it's not that big a loss if it's not that great.
All you can lose is your time. We watched the Iranian director. It was just an accident. That movie is awesome. It's nominated for an Academy Award, and I hope it wins, man. That's a really good movie. This group of people in Iran find the guy, maybe, who tortured them, and they're like debating what to do about it while he's.
I have
their
got a movie recommendation this week. We watched the weekend. Caught Stealing, it's called, and it's by
Caught Stealing. Once when I was
by Darren Aronofsky or whatever he's called. You know,
Oh,
the guy
really?
who did Pie.
Yeah.
It's by him, and it's fucking brilliant.
I don't know. It's
loved
been a
it.
while since he's had a great movie, in my opinion.
This is great. It's a really good movie. It's got Matt Smith from Doctor Who in a role you'll never likely to see him in again. So I can only highly recommend it. It's so good.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Caught stealing. So there you go. Right, we do need to get the hell out of here.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Why don't you just switch off the television set, don't do something less boring instead? Sitting at home, watch TV, turn up slow moves of the Why don't you? Go.
What's that weird cat?
That's the
So
show.
there you go.
We've done another
There you
episode.
go.
Hello, everyone.
Good show. Thanks for listening, people. We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, I've got to go, guys. I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Okay.
I gotta go because I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah,
Have a good
exactly.
week. I'm gonna be teaching
too.
this week
Oh.
at school.
I didn't
We got
know you were a
big
teacher.
test on Tuesday.
Are you a
It's the
teacher?
Duchess's birthday as well. Happy
Oh.
birthday, Duchess! What,
Happy
what,
birthday,
what?
Di.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'm
See ya.
going.
Bye.
Bye.